Bam! There we go. I did it. I clicked the button. Let me, boom, do that so that people that want to watch can watch. And then I'm going to put that down right there. Now I'm going to do one more thing. Welcome, anyone who's out there in the YouTube land. Thank you for stopping by. We are going to be playing Starfinder First Edition tonight, which is near and dear to my heart, this first edition. So, we are going to be playing Data Breach, which is Starfinder First Edition Society Scenario 1-33. It is a 3-6. You can buy it on Paizo's website. I have put a link down in the description if you would like to buy this scenario for the low price of $5.99. Apparently, Paizo's having a sale. It says at the top of this screen that they are doing free shipping on orders that are $75 or more, which is easily could be eaten up in 2 hardcover books. So if you want some free shipping, uh, you should do that. You should get on that. Get that closed. Okay, so we're gonna be using Foundry virtual tabletop, of course, to run this. But the other thing I wanted to say is that, of course, I'm still running the extra life stuff. So if anyone would like to, you can, whether it's a member of the stream or it is a viewer, you are welcome to purchase, or I should say, donate some stuff to some funds to Extra Life. This money goes to Sacred Heart Children's Hospital in Spokane, Washington. $1 for rerolls, $2 to force me to reroll, $5 if the character dies. You can bring him back to life with full health, no conditions, no negative levels, no lost spell slots, just boom, back to life. Or $20 if they just want to get a complete natural 20, no rolling. They just get to crit something. Again, players, you can do it, or if someone in the chat wants to donate that, they can do that as well. I did it twice. So I did it. I said the things. Oh wait, there is one more thing I gotta say. Of course, there is it. Dun, 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 dun. Aha, here it is. Just my disclaimer, which is this stream uses trademarks that are owned by Paizo, used under the community use policy, which you can find at paizo.com/licenses/community use. We are expressly prohibited from charging you money to access this stream. The stream is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. And if you want more information about Paizo, of course, you can visit their website at paizo.com. Okay, I have said all the things that I have to say, and I'm going to close that, and I'm going to close that and focus on this one tiny little window, and then I'm going to get some character introductions from everybody before we get too far, so we know who we're playing with tonight. So let me go back to the screen where that's going to happen at. Oh, this one. Let's go there. There we go. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at all this. Look at all this stuff happening in here. Let's get rid of all that. Okay. I'll zoom in and we're going to drag you all out kicking and screaming and find out who we're playing with tonight. We have you and you and you and you. All right. We're going to start with you right here. Sventu. Tell us about yourself.
Sventu is a half-orc, as seen. He'll probably be awaiting everybody in the briefing room, doing squats while he waits. It's like, is this good time for mission today? We must do it. Come on, get the heart pumping. Yay!
Love it. Love it.
Mechanically, he is a mystic crusader of Iomedae, though he does have the epiphany for bonus healing.
Okay. All right. personal trainer because he's doing the workout.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get that bonus until level 6 to give everybody temporary hit points that joins me in the calisthenics.
Yes. At least you're on brand. Okay. Then we have this lady right here. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah. So Maple is a dark-skinned dwarf, regular light armor, um, and is currently just going over and making sure that her equipment is tip top in shape. She is orderly and is professional as best can be. But yeah, sure, she'll join in some light calisthenics, mostly just to make sure that she is prepped and prepared for the mission. But she is a vanguard and will be moving a lot to try to hit things in melee because that's what usually happens when I play this character. Um, but yeah, there's nothing else special about her other than she'll say that her colony was found by the Starfinders and she joined as a thanks for freeing her people, so now she can see the skies and stars. So that's Maple.
Awesome, awesome. Then we have this guy right here. Tell us about yourself.
So in the briefing room, you didn't notice somebody was actually sitting in the background as an android that actually looks like a Patra. He is in fact, a xenometric android of the Patra variety. He is in fact a ghost operative, hence why you didn't notice him sitting there as he started moving, and then you suddenly went, "Whoa, he's there." Um, Fade is, and he is known as Fade. Um, he is a tinker by trade, so he likes to tinker around and invent things, which is his profession. And other than that, he is, as I said, a ghost operative, so he has lots of skills. And he's not particularly good at talking, which is why he has a higher link for that sort of thing to the natural live podcast. And that's Fate.
It's also slightly terrifying looking, so yeah, I don't know if he's gonna hold any conversations very well. Has a part-time job at working at a daycare, right? Or substitute
There
teacher.
may have been some fighting on Polonus or something like that. Yeah, we won't talk about those sort of things.
We'll talk about that. Okay, and then finally we have this guy right here.
All right. Well, Azanar is a young man. He's a Lashunta, as you can see, with bright orange hair. Some of you might, if you have culture skill, presumably you might find his look familiar, because he was formerly in the theater, and um, but now he seems equipped like a Starfinder. He's wearing armor and he has a glowing mote floating around above his right shoulder, marking him as a Solarian. And he seems to pay a lot of attention to his hair, and he looks at his reflection in mirrors a lot, um, often sort of uh, trying out different poses and looks as he waits for the briefing. So
Okay.
anyway.
And is he like live streaming? He does things, or is he just more of a on stage theater type person?
He's a stage actor. His
Okay.
his theme is icon.
Okay.
So he got so into his working on his character as a Solarian that he actually became one.
Or it's that method acting type
That's
thing.
right. I'm not a Solarian, but I play one on TV.
Okay. All right. And if I recall correctly, without being too spoilery, was Maple the one that went through the trials? Those very special trials that sent her away somewhere, Or was it a different character that we had on that 7-hour journey?
Oh god. Not okay. You might have to remind. It might have been Toaster. I think. I think it might have been Toaster.
Okay.
I'd have to double check.
Okay, no problem. I was thinking, oh man, she's back from the dead. That's cool. All right. Anyway.
Oh wait. If you're talking about that mission, yes, she was the one that was on there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was because I remember that being a critical moment for her at the end because she had been rescued and it was like oh, I want to live, but you know.
Yeah. That's her.
Oh, okay. We don't talk about that mission. Okay, so we'll move on to the mission at hand, which of course is data breach. Speaking of the room that you are in, getting your briefing, as it were, you are in the company of who is currently known as in this part of the timeline as Historia 7, who of course looks like this. She'll have a different name as the timeline progresses, but for now, that is what she is called. And before we go any further, is anyone on these specific characters, have anyone done here the Solar Sortie number 1-07 or Star Sugar Heart Love 114 on these specific characters?
Uh,
Not
I've
with
done the
this
solar
character.
sortie on this one.
I know I did Sugar Heart Love. I seem to remember if it was on Maple or not. Hold on a second.
All right. Well, as you're just check your chronicles, see if you did, and it will become relevant later, not immediately. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, here we go. There's a lot. There's like a page and a half of box text. So here we go. I'm gonna copy paste it all into the chat copy, and I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna hit enter. Can I do it? You know what? I'm gonna drag her out here. That way, when I highlight her, it does it as her. Okay. Boom. The archive's cortex is unusually subdued. The typical ambient white noise of powerful computers and environmental systems is softer than usual. There's no panoply of holographic screens ringing Historia 7's desk. The room is still, as is the leader of the data files. For a handful of heartbeats, her eyes remained fixed at some spot on the wall and unaware of any disturbance, like all of you working out or crawling along the walls or practicing their theater performances. But then, suddenly, her eyes turn to the door where you are all coming through, and a few seconds after you come through the door, she reorients herself in her swivel chair and says, "Come in, sit," she directs. And as you take your seats, she says, "Let us begin." She waits until all of you have settled down and then gets right to it. Prior to the incident in the Scoured Stars, my predecessor, she trails off for a moment before resuming her briefing. My predecessor, Historia 6, and other Society colleagues investigated several corporations as well as the system itself. That research was deleted prior to the system-wide event that crippled us. We discovered the discrepancy accidentally when an ally reconstructed Historia 6's data links, and we compared them to our own logs. Essentially, we were hacked by parties unknown. I've been leading a series of ongoing investigations into this threat ever since. The data trail led to private space station to private space station owned by Solar Energy Corporation. Arch Energy Consortium. Oh, by a okay, this is if that's obviously a error there. Okay, that's why it's messing me up. It doesn't flow. The company's growth was curtailed when the station served as a clandestine meeting place for this group's board of directors. While their identities remained obscured by a series of complex transactions and shell companies, we did identify a security consultant hired to facilitate some of their operations. Historia 7 gestures with a finger, and a holographic screen opens up in the midair to the side of her desk. And she has a picture of someone who I will show you who looks like this. Meet Hira Lanzio, if you haven't already. She gestures toward the screen, which depicts a human corporate executive, clean cut with short dark hair. We intercepted Lanzio on Songbird Station in the backdrop of a Strawberry Machine Cake concert. Lanzio believed he'd been contracted to release a magical computer virus aboard the station, not realizing that he, in fact, was the primary target. The virus was intended to attack the station's reactor. Let me underscore that for you. Whoever this group is, she stresses as her voice rises, they're willing to commit mass murder against thousands of innocent sentients just to get rid and obfuscate one man who might lead us back to them. She pauses for a moment to collect herself. The stewards have Mr. Lanzio detained here aboard Absalom Station. He has not been cooperative, but we're not going to let him have a choice. Not if I have anything to say about it. Approximately 12 hours ago, after a productive session with Mr. Lanzio, he let it slip that he'd set up a private data facility for the group on Verces, on the outskirts of the city of Kuvakara. There's no listed owner, but we've identified the site. I need a team to go there immediately, before it gets scrubbed clean. I'll be candid, I don't have as much information to give you as I'd like. My own attempts to interrogate Lanzio, they have not been productive. I've arranged an opportunity for you to interview him directly, however. You might get something more useful out of him. What questions do you have for me? I will start with you. You there. What is your name? Your name, of course, everyone knows. Azanar. What questions do you have for Historia 7?
Do you have any photos of this site that we're supposed to go to? Anything taken from orbit, perhaps, or anything like that?
Yes, I do. And she pulls up a satellite image of the facility. What you can see on the screen is what appears to be a landing pad, and then, of course, like a walkway and then a bunker entrance.
So it's all underground, apparently.
That's correct. What about Fade? Any questions for Historia 7?
If there is someone that is resisting our entry, how far do we need to take this?
Well, you're saying, I guess I would ask you, define resisting entry. Do you mean
If someone is hostile, are we allowed to fight back with lethal means, or are we trying to take people alive? Is this capture data at all costs, or what is the directives of this mission?
We are specifically seeking data and information on where of this group of people that were able to pull off this hack on us. What their schemes are, what are they up to next, what are they planning? Information is what we're after, and we believe that information is located within that facility, and so we want you to get in there and obtain that information. I wouldn't say by any means necessary, and of course you're always welcome to defend yourself. I wouldn't have it any other way. If you feel that it is too hot, then of course get out of there. So essentially, she didn't say like she doesn't want she doesn't want you to go on a murder fest, right? But absolutely, you can defend yourself. So
considering these guys were willing to commit mass murder before, then probably won't cry too much about us leaving bodies behind.
that would be not ideal. I would rather bring people in and bring them to justice. as well as get additional information out of them. But should they resist and cause trouble in that regard, yes, I'm sure that no one will shed a tear for them. Maple, what question do you have for Historia 7?
I'm not much of a talker, but if we are going to, I guess, interview this Lancio, what's he like? You said it wasn't fruitful talk the last time you guess you interrogated him.
Mm-hmm. I wish I knew why he wouldn't talk. I wouldn't suspect, though, he's trying to improve his situation or maybe even apply leverage of his own. We have been assuming he's acting out of loyalty, but it's clear that he's more scared than anything else. I haven't been able to establish a dialogue of really any sort, and my predecessor either caught him off guard or got lucky. In fact, ascertaining why he's not turning on his employers might be a good strategy when you interrogate him.
Very well.
Is there any context around when he revealed the information in the interview? What caused him to slip it?
Let's see if it says it in here. It does say that he let it slip 12 hours ago in her initial. Dun, 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 dun. Are you asking like what were else they were talking about, or like
Yeah, what were they talking about? Or, was trying to figure out if there's a pain point there or something that caused him to slip up.
Let me check one other spot real quick. It doesn't say, but what I will say is, they were probably talking about where they picked him up and probably, trying to convince him that it would be in his best interest to cooperate because they were out to get him, and that it was all like he'd been tricked, swindled, bamboozled into doing what he was doing. So that's what I'm gonna say. They were talking about because it doesn't say it here. So, Sven2, you have any questions for Historia 7?
Not anything that's already been asked.
Fantastic. Okay. All right. Well, that we will proceed to talking to Mr. Lanzio. You, this team, head to a building where the stewards have been holding Hero Lanzio in custody. You are taken to a nondescript white room, interview room, we'll call it. There are guards outside the door, and the guards remind you that this visit is a courtesy extended to the Starfinder Society, and that the stewards will be recording this interview. As you enter the interview room, the accused terrorist, Hero Lanzio, waits in a stark, bright white interview room. There's a white table, and seated there in a white chair, his once stylized, dark, wavy hair is now slightly disheveled, and Lanzio is bereft of his signature sunglasses and all other trappings of privilege. The interview room is otherwise featureless, except for the one-way mirror connected presumably to an adjacent room where the guards, of course, are watching you. Allegedly. So, I guess I will just ask this. Who wants to be in the room with Lanzio? Do you all want to pile in there? Does someone want to sit on the other side of the glass, or?
I might as well go in.
Okay.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
Intimidate is my best skill, so.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna. Okay. So that was Azanar's going in.
Yeah.
Maple's going in. Fade, you going in there? Or, I mean, I
I'll
know
send my
socials.
hireling in. I'll
Send
send
the
my hireling in and then say the
hireling.
watch from the see if he can watch from the observation room.
Okay. I'm gonna make this cavern cleaner your hireling. Okay. This giant bug randomly joins you. Where did they come from? Who knows? All right. Inside this room, he looks up at you. Maybe notices that some of you have. Does anyone have any like identifying marks, like or a badge of the society, or?
I have the hand implant.
Anybody else
Probably
got anything?
not.
Okay. Okay. Well, who wants to take a stab? Well, not literally stab. Um, who wants to try to interrogate this guy first?
Sven too. It was like, all right, you know why we're here. You know that they're not going to stop sending people until you do talk. So you might as well just get it out of the way.
He looks up at you and he shrugs. Has like a slight smirk on his face. What what do you want to do? You want you with your statement? You want to bluff him, diplomatize him, intimidate him? What you want to do?
I'm attempting diplomacy.
Okay. Let's start with the nice guy first.
Can I aid?
You will not need to aid him in this regard.
Okay.
And yeah, the way this is going to work, it's weird. It's kind of weird. It's old school. It's weird. But yes, 25 is a success.
Is it going to work like influence?
It's kind of like influence, but it's so weird. I'll talk about mechanics later. But yeah, it's like you could tell they were finding their way. Let's put it that way. Still deciding how systems actually work. He goes, yeah, well, what do you want to know? You say that I know, but maybe I don't know. What are you after?
After the people that set you up.
Says a random voice from the other room. Oh, says the bug. The bug says this.
Says the hireling.
Oh, the people that set me up, huh? What about them? Right, a bunch of jerks they are.
Why do you keep protecting them?
Protecting them?
They clearly were trying to kill you. Or at least didn't care if you died in their plans.
All right. Cavern cleaner. Bug hireling. Give me what do you got? You got a diplomacy? You got a what you got? What you got? Perfect. Okay. He gets a little indignant looking over at your hireling. What's your hireling's name, by the way?
Miru.
Muriel. Okay.
Miru.
Okay. All right. Changing your name right now.
She's a
Miru.
Patra.
Miru the Patra. Okay, got it. So he looks up at Miru and says, "You think just because your android leader figured out you got hacked that you're safe now? Think again. My best chance that they decide that it's not cost effective to bother trying to kill me again. That can happen only if they don't think I'm helping you. And anybody who would like to can give me a perception check as he's doing this. It's not really because it's not really a sense motive. It's that he's actually signaling you in some way. Or is he?
Okay.
Fade, you see this clear as day from the other side of the glass. Sven2, you pretty sure you saw this too. He's gesturing. He kind of gives like a little nod in the direction of the cameras that are in the room. What he's trying to communicate to you without saying it on camera is that he is saying this is recorded. And so anything that he says in this room may get back to other people. So, um, and you had the knowledge that you were hacked. So whoever hacked into this place or into your data and destroyed things for the society has the ability to do so without you guys figuring it out. At least at this point, the Starfinders couldn't stop it from happening. So,
Are there any of the wardens in here with us?
not in here directly, but definitely flanking Fade on the
And
outside.
they're watching and listening into the recording.
Yeah.
Okay. Hasanar's going to turn around and look at the window where he presumes Fade is, and just gives him a wink, and then we'll go over and look at the camera and see if we can cover it up somehow.
Okay. Well, you look at it. It's a big giant eyeball. I mean, you could attempt to cover it up, or disable it, or what have you. Um, or you could make a show of it, pretending that you're doing that as well to attempt to convince him. So I would say either A, you could try to talk to the guard, see if they'll temporarily turn off the camera so you can get the information you need. You could, again, make a show of it and pretend that you're, disabling it in some way to convince him to tell you information that you need. What do you guys want to do? One or the other?
Fade will ask if there's any way we could get a compartmentalized camera so that it's not attached to anything until later. Since we're dealing more clearly with hackers that are quite capable of penetration.
One of the stewards looks at you thoughtfully and it's like, well, that does make sense. And he tells you to hold on. He's got to go talk to some people. It'll be a few minutes before he can deal with that problem. But he's pretty sure that he could make that work for you. In the meantime, Maple, anything you want to say to this guy?
Well, we already said what we need to say, but yeah, I guess she'll go over and say that look, as long as you have sorry, as long as you get some information, that'll be great. Um, we'll start working on maybe, making things nice with the society. She kind of just like tilts her head towards the camera. Uh, and then once we do that, we just need you to be completely honest. That'd be great, right?
He looks at you and shrugs again. Fade, the steward comes back into the room. He's got some sort of device in the room, to where he has it's basically it could be into a offsite storage. So this is like so no longer part of the feed that is hardwired into the facility. So he's still going to record it, but it's not going to be on network or hackable because it's going to be on any physical device.
It's compartmentalized.
Yeah. So
Air gapped.
Yep. Exactly. So But he lets you know that's the compromise he's willing to make, and uh, you can let your team know.
I'll pass it along.
Okay, Miru then will inform everybody in the room that the feed to the room has been cut and it is no longer being recorded, which is technically accurate. So
Well, to a network store.
it's not inaccurate. It's accurate. There's no recording happening in that room. That is 100% true. There's nothing deceptive about that. So I can say with complete honesty. All right. After he tells you that, let's see, we got one, two. Actually, you know what? Maple and Azanar, why don't you both give me a roll as well, just so I can see how many total we would have gotten here.
Roll for what?
Give me either diplomacy, bluff, or deception.
What about intimidate?
Oh, sure.
Let's say bluff is deception.
Bluff, yes, sorry. System crossover.
I'm not gonna put in the stain of perplexity, so I'm just gonna roll.
For the record, when
Wow.
Azanar uses intimidate, he has one of those voice amplifiers.
Oh,
So
really
it
loud.
gets really loud. It helps him project.
Okay. All right, for purposes of what we're doing, we've got 4 successes, which is great. Okay. So, after he is thoroughly convinced that you are not recording anything and that he's going to be safe from harm, he tells you a couple different things. The first thing he tells you is that he came up with the basic specs, but they customized them after he sold them on the proposal. Bear that in mind, the facility that I did this at is 40 feet underground and shielded from an EMP pulse. There is no network connection from the outside, so you can forget hacking from a hotel room across the street. You'll have to physically go to the computer inside the facility. The vault has an independent power supply and a climate control system with limiters hardwired to prevent software glitch. So I don't think you can exploit those either. That said, I think that you can somehow raise the temperature even a few degrees where the data core is housed. You can put a strain on the processor, which might make it easier to compromise. I hope you got some talent with computers, though, or at least electronics. If not, best of luck to you. Though there's not a lot of foot traffic towards that facility, it's devoid of personnel most of the time, except for maintenance or if they need some analysis. They don't want a risk on a network machine. It's not really an office as much as it is a vault. So the defenses are automated. I wouldn't expect an AI, but the security software might have some pre-programmed contingencies. The more mistakes you make, the more difficult it might become. They're mostly involved with magical research and development, so I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into at least something out of the ordinary. This might also be an opportunity. I get the impression that the magical assets are not as disciplined as their technological holdings, and someone in the Starfinder Society might be able to trace their research or materials. I'm sure your Historia 7 told you more about getting the digital files, but any example of and the arcane projects could be valuable to you as well. So it gives you the lowdown on the bunker. Um, After you get all this from him, uh, a steward walks into behind the glass with you, Fade, and tells you, she introduces herself as Zatina Marcos. Zatina tells you that despite being told that it wasn't being recorded, she has been monitoring the entire thing remotely. And she is impressed that you got got Lanzio to talk without violence. the They offer you, let's see here. Zatina offers you the following resources as a reward for helping her out. Oh my goodness, look at this. Two dark sight goggles, two Mark One diffraction cloaks, two Mark Two serums of healing, and a targeting computer upgrade, and two purple force field upgrades.
Okay.
This is quite a lot.
This is quite a lot. This is back when they used to give you stuff during the mission. Back in the day. So let's get those all in there. We've got, again, dark sight goggles. Okay, two of those. We've got diffraction cloaks. And all of you have access to a character called Loot Box, where I'm putting all these items in.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can drag and drop them onto your character sheet. So this is Mark II, Mark II, and what was the last one? Oh, purple force field. Let's see here. Force field purple, and a targeting computer. My goodness, so many things. Okay, they're all there. I'm just gonna do this so you guys can see what they all are. Let's see. Who wants? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a minute or two to figure out who wants what in those things.
If no one objects, State will take the targeting computer.
Targeting computer. Yeah, that negates concealment.
Yep.
If I scroll up, there we go.
Let's see. I don't need the dark side goggles. Let me see. Does my armor can be able to take two?
Yeah, it's the bad thing about the force fields.
Yeah.
I would love that, except my armor only has one upgrade slot.
See. Okay. Okay, so I can take it. It's gonna have to replace my jetpack.
Um, there we go. Now I'm a melee guy, and apparently so is Maple.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay, so
Yeah, Maple.
if you guys are cool with it, I would like to have one of the serum of healings, and possibly Maple should have the other one.
Yeah, totally.
I only
Up
have
to
a
you.
Mark 1.
Okay.
If nobody objects, I'll take the last one then.
And the diffraction cloaks sound really cool too.
They are. They are pretty cool.
And again, we'll be happy to take one, and if nobody has any objection.
I'd like one too.
Yeah, this should be more for the people that are likely to take damage as well as our Solarian. Be a little more fragile.
I have the purple force field, so Maple is fine with what she got.
Okay.
Okay. Think we're good? We drag and drop them into our characters. Got it all squared away. Ooh.
I'll take the other dark sight goggles just to extend my dark vision use.
Anyone taking that last force field?
I don't think
No.
any of us can use it.
Okay.
I can't actually use it, yeah.
Yeah, I got
Alright.
one slot too.
All right. Miru will take it, I guess. All right. Moving right along. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There is the map. Let's drag you all onto the map. Activate. Let's do this. That. Then we've got Azanar. We've got Fade. We've got Maple. We've got Sventu. And I'm going to make sure that everybody here, okay, has vision. So it always seems to come up in this system. Okay. Sventu now has vision. That's good for Sventu.
I mean, I put the dark vision on my character, so.
Yeah, I can see.
I still can't see anything. Do I have? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Got it. Okay. You know, I don't mess with lighting effects too much, but that's something I need to start doing more often. Okay. Feel free to move about the cabin. You have landed. You touch down onto a concrete shuttle pad, which is right here. The area that you are in is densely populated, but this particular area rests within one of the most sparsely trafficked areas. But the adjoining city blocks and streets are predominantly warehouses, storage facilities, and city utilities. There isn't much to this facility site from the vantage of the small shuttle pad built into it. From the landing pad, a concrete walkway leads west behind a 20-foot high chain link fence enclosure, which is where you find yourself now. The gate to the enclosure is padlocked to dissuade normal transient foot traffic, particularly from the southwest facet. Kuvakara's industrial and lower income district. East of the landing pad is a heavily fortified bunker. I guess it's the other way around. Fortified bunker entrance constructed of concrete and steel. The bunker is octagonal and 30 feet wide on all sides, with a heavy steel door on the south side. Which is right there. So I'll just drag you over to it. So there we are. I need to look at this this operative and look at all of his features real quick for just no reason in particular. Let's see here.
Check the door for traps. I have trap spotter, by the way.
Why don't you give me a perception check?
If trap spotter's not relevant, subtract 4.
Ooh, very nice.
Wow. You're a lucky duck. All right. make sure I'm getting all of this correct because there's a lot going on this page that I am reading. Okay. Okay. The first thing you notice, Spade, as you are walking up to this area, is that you are on camera. Not just one, but several. You can hack into these and delete any recordings of yourselves if you would like. That would require an engineering check, but I'm going to have a lot more to talk about, so we'll come back to that in a minute. The bunker that you are around is impregnable. It is just solid concrete, so without some major explosive devices, you're going to have a very difficult time trying to break through that, specifically if that was going to be anyone's idea. However, the door itself can be opened with a computer's or engineering check. In addition, looking around the door, you notice two additional things here, Fade. One is that you can hear this humming sound and notice some subtle little things around the door that indicate that there is some sort of power source going through it that is going to shock the crap out of somebody who doesn't disable this correctly. Furthermore, and then very, very subtle around the keypad for this is this little teeny tiny block that lets you know that there is a silent alarm on this. So should you fail to enter this facility correctly, it will be triggered. So we've got 4 different things to deal with. And that's why I told you guys earlier that having engineering computer checks is going to be crucial. As far as the deleting the footage, I would accept some aid on that. I would accept aid on opening the door, but when it comes to the traps itself, those are kind of because of the nature of a trap being a trap, you're going to need to do those solo. So where would you like to start? Well, I guess we should probably start on. Well, we don't have to do the camera thing. You can just leave the camera things alone. You don't have to do that if you don't want to.
Let's say I'm going to purge them after, so I might as well go for the trap first.
Okay. All right. All right.
Here's the disable. Have tools, which is why it's going to be such a high plus.
Very
Okay.
nice.
With the 31 engineering, yes, you can definitely reroute the power so it is no longer going to shock the crap out of anyone. Now the alarm. Gotta deal with the alarm, of course. I need one more check for that.
Is it a trap or a hack?
It is in fact a trap.
Okay.
Labeled as silent
It's
alarm
the same,
trap.
It's the same plus, but it's just a question of which one button I click.
Got it.
So I have both these tools and craftsman tools.
And you're good. Okay. So you have deactivated the electrified vault door and deactivated the silent alarm trap. So now, of course, you just have to deal with the footage of you doing all of this, and then, of course, opening the door itself. So, what are you doing? I guess you got to open the door and then probably delete the footage, probably. So, it's going to be computers or engineering to open the door. Open the door.
Take care of it.
While the rest of you stand
Yeah,
around.
And we don't roll a 1. It'll be fine.
Okay. All right. The door is open. Are we deleting the footage or are we moving on?
Anyone beat a 14 on computers?
No.
I don't think
Okay.
so. I think
I
it's
didn't think
all
so,
on
but I
you.
figured
I
figured
have a
I'd ask.
5. I can aid.
Yeah, you can
I
aid.
can't even aid. I got a
Me
big
either.
fat 0.
Oh man.
Okay, here's my aid roll. Oh, nice.
You're so
Well,
helpful.
Plus 4. Well, here we go.
Move. Okay. Yes. You caused the footage to loop over the time that you were there before you guys got there. So you're good to go. The door is open and you are free to go inside and see what you find inside this room. What is he gonna find? Who knows? What's it gonna be?
I'll see a long hallway and
Yes.
stairs. Or I sense no stairs. Okay, never mind. And try to be careful as we continue to go up. It's like there's no interesting noise going about as we go through this hallway, or at least go inside.
Just the sound of your clicking heels.
All right.
It's very echoey as you enter. Actually, the ceiling is about 15 feet tall. Looks like a very prefabricated. Maple, as you turn the corner, you can see a large open area. It looks, and you see electrical plugs on the wall. It looks like they were going to expand this at some point, but all you can see down this direction, over here, is there's some signs, and one of them, of course, is a sign that there's a bathroom in this direction.
Well, that's
that-
good to know.
That's good to know. You know, people that use this facility do how to use the facilities. You know what I mean? So
That's true. That is true. All right, thanks everybody. So she'll continue on moving.
Let's have my arc pistol out instead of my sonic pistol. It's kind of quiet.
okay, you
Yeah.
weapons
I
out,
also have my pistol. Yeah,
proceeding with caution.
indeed.
Yeah, as an R will draw his solar weapon,
Okay,
which looks like a small sun, like a ball on a long chain.
a ball and chain. You
Yep.
say?
Except that the ball is a star.
Okay.
We have a bathroom here and then a hallway here.
Oh, I should do this.
Um,
I forgot something.
Oh boy.
You saw nothing. You saw nothing over there. Totally saw nothing. It's supposed to be a door there. Forgot about the door.
Yeah, I was
Ugh.
kind of wondering if you were seeing a door.
Ugh.
Open.
There we go. There's your door. My goodness. My goodness. Let's do this.
All right.
That's better. Okay.
Ah, I see another door. Never mind.
What is the blue area?
They
Just paint on the
are.
floor, or-
They are. It looks like brand new tiles. Vinyl tiles. Just like it looks like an aesthetic choice. That's what it looks like to you. Maybe. I don't know what it looks like to you actually, but that's what they are. Perhaps an aesthetic choice. Everyone in this room though can give me a perception check.
Should I trigger trap spotter or not?
No. It's not a trap. Or is it? If it was, you get a +4, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll just keep that in mind. Okay. Maple and Azanar. Something looks strange to you about this area and this area right here. I'm just gonna go like this, make it real obvious right there and right there. There we go. My terrible arrows. Yeah, something looks. It looks like to you, you can see like at first it may be like, oh, is that like a thermostat or something on the wall? But then you notice that they both have it like at kind of the area like at waist level, so it's down too low, and you realize that somebody foolishly put these panels there, and they are entrances, or at least like a door, almost like a door handle. But they're
Huh.
not. They're not. Yeah. So
No, obviously they are thermostats. They're just made for halflings and such.
clearly, yes.
Okay.
So there
Guess we
are
can-
additional weird doors right here and right here.
Is there anything on the walls?
No, still there's like no posters, no artwork, no no big signs, no corporate entity signage, nope, no tools hanging, no
Weird.
pegboard.
Okay.
Just very prefab blank. Again, looks like it was like this area was planned for maybe some additional facilities to be built here, but nothing. Yeah, nothing currently exists
You
there.
want
There's
the southern wonkiness?
So you got these secret doors down here. You've got this main door here, and then of course you got this door to the north. Where? Well, I'll ask Maple first. Maple, where you want to go?
Well, she wants to make sure that the area is secured, so she'll go over and try to see if the bathroom at least doesn't have anybody like hiding in it or something.
Okay. Well, door's open.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You open this door, and you see that there is, in fact, a short corridor with two side rooms, both of which are unlocked, as you will discover here in a moment. I'll just open them for you. To the right is a bathroom. Has a sink, a mirror, a toilet, and a shower.
Right.
To the north is a break room. It's got a counter, cabinet, small table. They are unremarkable and merely exist to serve agents who are required to spend time in this facility. Everything looks neat and put away. There's one foam cup in the trash can. If you look at it, it looks like it's been there for over a week, at least. Someone made a cup of coffee a week ago.
Right. All right. Well, nothing remarkable here, so we can probably check out the secret entrances.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Air quotes.
All right, you want to check this one first?
Sure. I'm a
Okay.
fan of not having open areas behind us.
All right.
Indeed.
All right, you open this door. Behind this door are two bots that begin to charge up and look like they're about to emit electricity in your direction. They do not appear to be friendly at all. They don't say anything. They just immediately begin their defensive protocols, so to speak. So We are going to jump right into initiative because they are not messing around at all, these guys. So without further ado, go ahead and click those initiative buttons. And I will do the same.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh my. Fade, you're up first. What do you do?
Does it look like there's any way to shut them down, or do we just need to take them out?
Like a giant on-off switch or something, or like you want to hack them,
Is there
or
a
what?
way we could get in to hack? Yeah, to hack in and shut them down.
I do not see any way to do that, personally speaking. Unless you have like some ability that allows you to do that. Do you have something that does that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just trying to see if there was a skill-based option versus just blow them up. In which case, I will quick attack. So I will move to here to get a better view, and the southern one. Check.
Well, they're not like zealots, or what's the not zealots? What's the spider thing from StarCraft?
The northern one,
Herd?
actually.
Oh, what are they called? Anyway, it's like
The dragoons.
no, maybe.
Because they
Yeah, yeah. Where they're like
they
disabled.
walk around on four legs.
Yeah, yeah. Like they're still partially sentient. You know, like these are robots. You can tell that.
Yep.
You could always do like a recall knowledge on them. I mean, those are free in this system.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. So I will do that. I assume it's engineering.
Yeah. Okay, you got a 22. All right. I will tell you, they are called Deterrent Class Security Robots. They are CR3 small construct technological creatures. They have, you can see the embedded static arc pistol that they have. Besides having that, you can also see they have some sort of ordnance on the side. It appears to be a sticky bomb grenade, as well as they could just slam directly onto you. And are those thrusters on the back? They are. So these things can fly around if they need to as well. Their weapons, of course, are integrated into them, and they cannot be disarmed without ripping them apart. What else? Oh, yeah, I'll give it to you. They have a a really fun thing they can do called Riot Suppression Protocol, which will generate a localized magnetic burst to disarm an opponent. It then can snatch that item midair, and yeah. So basically, they can use the disarm at range. So
That's cute.
that's super fun. So once per day, of course.
So yeah, the top one's getting shot then.
Okay, sure.
Hopefully. There's my trick roll.
Yep, that's more than 3.
CR8, I believe that is more than sufficient, so they are off guard to my attack. Do you want me to put something in here to trigger the off guard?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
It's flat-footed. Got it. Flat-footed on this one.
Oh crap. Oh well.
Bummer.
Moving right along.
All right. Because I want to be a jerk about it, I'm just gonna have him fly directly into you and slam into you because that sounds fun. As this thing just launches out of this area, bursting at full speed. Boom. $19 against your KAC.
Meets, so hit.
Oh boy. Okay. Boom. 10 bludgeoning damage. My goodness. Okay, that is its turn. Azanar, Croy, you see this happening. It's happening right next to you, in fact. You're lucky enough not to be
Yeah.
bashed in the face. What do you do?
It looks like I am flanking in my position right now.
You
So I will
are.
just have it thee and smash my solar weapon overhand. Now, just a quick mention here. It's not including my... Oh, and I'll activate photon mode.
That's good.
It's not including my
So go to the
weapon
bottom of
crystal
features.
features.
Go to the bottom of features. There should be your photon attunement. So that needs to increment to 1. That'll put you in photon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actor resources tab.
Yeah. Well, it's features, but it's the actor resource at the bottom of the features tab.
Okay. Do I do that?
It
And
is
then-
kind of
there
sad
we
that Starfinder does not get the same love and therefore mod support that Pathfinder does. Otherwise, it'd probably be automated.
Okay, well, let's
So-
just do my attack roll, and I am flanking.
Yeah, so if you do the attack roll, the crystal should show up when you get to damage.
All right, that's a 21.
That's a 21. That is good enough.
Okay. And oh yeah, I see that.
So you want to turn on the crystal damage in addition to the standard damage.
Yeah, how do I do that?
It should be a checkbox. So just make sure both of them are checked.
Yeah, I don't see any.
He's got the shard. Let's
Does it
see.
have to be loaded into the solar weapon somehow?
Yeah, I got it in there now. Let's. Oh, well, I had it included now. It okay, so Morgan, I drug it over like it's like a battery,
Yeah.
and dropped it on there, and so now it's showing that it's attached to it like a fusion or whatever, but there's no checkbox happening. There's the
But
stellar
you have
photon.
to, when you click the damage button, then it will show up. It's
Yeah,
in the
it's not-
pop-up for the damage. But if you did that after the pop-up came up, it's not going to do anything.
I'm just clicking the red damage button, which shows. Hold on.
Yeah, it's not in there.
What is the additional
Well, there should be,
for this one?
and actually, yeah, the photon mode didn't add either. So it should be another 5 on top of that. So it should be 14 total.
Hold on. I got it now. I got it. It should be on there now. Try it again.
A roll again?
No. So on your character sheet, you see that 1d6 plus 7 for your solar weapon? The red on the inventory screen? Or inventory tab? When you click
the
on
Apocalypse
that,
Shard is only showing +1, even though it has the Soulfire thing.
it does not have it on your sheet. That's why it's not populating
No,
anything.
it's down near the bottom.
Okay, so
the
that
Soulfire actually has to be installed into the crystal
correct. So let me do
for
that.
it to do
real quick.
anything.
Got it. Okay, so now let's try that again.
Okay, let's close that. And
There we
do
go.
that. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to roll it again or just?
Just go ahead and roll the damage again. There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
nice. That's much
See?
better.
It is much better. Okay.
I'll
All
take
right.
it.
Boom. Your ball of light comes crashing down on this bot, and it is not happy about that at all. At least it would be if it had any feelings, but you can tell you have messed it up. Pieces of it fly off. You're doing that was a standard action. So anything else you want to do?
I think so. No, like I'm flanking, unless Maple plans to move.
Probably not. No.
So yeah, no, I guess I'm done.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So Maple, this thing right here behind you is going to hurl a sticky bomb grenade over at Fade and Azanar. I'm just centering it on Fade because that makes it simple for me. So, sticky bomb grenade. Ooh, you guys get a save if I recall correctly. Yeah, so give me a reflex save, Azanar and Fade.
DC is 10 plus half item level plus dex mod. If it doesn't list it automatically.
Yeah, I know. So 10 plus 1 for the grenade. Dex mod is 4, so it's a 15. DC 15. Okay, you're able to get out of the goo. Look good for you. Why does it have damage? Sticky bomb have damage? I thought it was just
Nope.
gobbledygook.
Shouldn't.
Oh, it's 2d4 rounds. That's what it's trying to figure out.
Entanglement. Yeah, that's how many rounds it's entangled, but if we avoided it, it's irrelevant.
Yeah, 5 rounds. My goodness, that would have been rough. Okay. That is its turn that way. It doesn't care. It's just gonna fly. 1, 2, 3. What to here, and then out this way, and then over here. Maple, you haven't acted yet, so you don't have an AOO. So, from up north, the door bursts open. This thing comes out, flying around. Sven2, what do you do?
How high are they, or did they land after moving?
No, they did not land. I don't know. I'll say about 5 or 6 feet off the ground.
Because if you select the token, like the top left corner is the elevation number,
Oh yeah.
and it'll show up.
That's a
With
the one you're flanking slammed me, so it has to be within your reach.
Oh no, Sentu's
If
over
that's
here.
what you're worried about. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, so I am wielding a dragon glaive, so I actually have reach with that.
Well, good for you.
Well, I don't even have to be adjacent because they're only the one square up. Everyone seems to be ganging up on that one. I'll leave it for them.
No, they'd be like at eye level to you.
So I'm gonna take a swing at this one that left its room. Bonuses are lovely.
Okay.
Critical.
Big numbers, big numbers.
Nice.
30. My goodness. Okay. I'm gonna just check one thing. Vulnerable to critical hits. Vulnerable to electricity.
Nice.
Boom. It's not triggering the vulnerabilities I don't have attached to the monster, but this is gonna be, yeah. So you just come up and just slice this thing in half. It's a little. As you do, you get it through. It still has like one of the thrusters still going, so it's like in the circle, and it just crashes to the floor.
Yeah,
Broken.
officially
Nice.
I did 52 damage then
Yeah.
with both vulnerabilities.
Dang.
So,
The power of war.
Maple, you're up.
Alright, cool. We're just gonna go over and go plain simple as I will try to hit this thing with my entropic strike. So, nothing special here. Attack, and then that in, and then bam. Ah, that's a miss. All right. Unfortunate, and then we're gonna go for my move action. Align the shield up against it, and then I will get extra AC there, and that'll be the turn.
Back at the top of round 2, Fade. This thing is all up in your face. What do you do?
I'm going to stab it with a trick attack. I don't really care what weapon I'm using. Here's the trick. And I found a way not to succeed. Okay, so it's a normal stab.
They're tracking you now. Hey, at least you hit it this time.
Yeah, but the damage sucks.
It does. I know. Play gunslinger. I get it.
It's the operative's curse. You're gonna make one roll fail the other.
Yeah. All right. And you slash at this thing. One of the little pneumatic. What are they called? Tubes. It's like spraying goo on you. Okay. This one. It is going to. Ooh. Actually, no, this one isn't flying. This one's just skittering on its little legs. But it's a dumb robot. It doesn't know things. It's just gonna try to bash your face in repeatedly. Maybe you and then the other Joker who hit it. So let's start with slamming into you. Full attack. Is it gonna work this time? It works today. Okay. It is, in fact, 22 is a hit for you. Oh, let's go try the other guy. Wait, did it calculate the floor? It did. Okay. Slam
Yeah, so
into.
so targeting works in first edition now, by the way.
Well, I'm targeting you, but it's not. I think it's. I did something wrong on the stat block, is what I think it is.
I'm not seeing a target on my character.
Well, I just switched it. Yeah. I don't know. It's on my screen. I don't tell you.
That's
okay.
That against me?
Yeah. So I moved it to Azanar.
So if you use stat block parser, it doesn't put the EAC/KAC on. You have to go into the slam attack, go to the attack and damage, and then set that, and then it should be able to compute it. Because at the moment it doesn't know what it is. So it doesn't know what AC to compare it to.
I mean, in attack and damage and do what?
So on the robot, click on the so edit the slam.
Mm-hmm. I'm in there.
And then the middle one should be attack and damage.
Oh,
click
got
that.
it. Action
and
target.
then something should say, I think, like either blank or none, where it should either say KAC or for slam it should be KAC.
Okay, got it. Okay, I'm just gonna. I've
knows,
already resolved
then it
them.
knows it knows what AC to compare to.
Okay, let's try this.
Because unfortunately, stat block parser doesn't fill that field in because it didn't exist when.
Now it's working. Okay, but you don't actually get hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this one it wouldn't even parse this one. I had to do this one manually. So, anyway.
22 is a hit.
22 is in fact a hit. So we'll go ahead and roll a damage for you for Fade. You take 11 points of blood. This thing is just beating the crap. Boom, boom, boom.
Does not like me.
This is not like you at all. Okay. This one flies out. Doesn't know you just killed one of his brethren. I'm gonna fly right over to you. Ready?
Well, because of my reach, then I get my attack of opportunity.
You would, in fact, get an attack of opportunity. That is correct. Don't murder my bots. Don't do it.
We're here to murder your bot.
No. No. 14.
And
Okay, how much is
and with
electric?
vulnerability to electric, they'll make it 21.
Well, how much? How do
Actually,
I?
no. Half of it is electric, and then it takes half again, so it's gonna take 3 more points of damage. Then it'll be 17.
17. Okay, we'll just apply. Then we'll do -3. Got it. Okay. What a jerk. Okay. Azanar, Croy. What you got?
All right, I think I will just swing away at the one that I'm engaged with already.
Your attunement increases, by the way.
Oh, sure. That's under.
Not that it changes anything mechanically, but
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, well, I mean,
next turn where it becomes relevant.
yeah. Alrighty, yeah, I will just. I have to target him. There we go. All right, and I'm still flanking. Okay, 16. Is that a hit?
16 against their EAC or KAC would not be a hit. You wouldn't happen to have.
You're flanked. Or
Oh,
flanked?
flanked. No, yeah, I guess we're flanked. All right, fine. Be that way.
Well,
Well,
no, the flanking bonus is included in that
Oh,
roll.
well, then never mind. That's a no. You don't. I'm just checking to see if you happen to have.
Oh, okay.
You do not. I will recommend to you that next time you find yourself at a store, you should buy yourself a turquoise cube. That would have been super helpful right now. Yes, that right there.
Oh.
I am a member of the Cube cult. We must indoctrinate more members.
they're only 250 credits.
That's a yeah.
It's
Is that the one that's a +1 after the fact?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No, I do not have one of those.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm providing a flank for Maple, so I don't see a reason to move.
Got it. Okay. Moving on. It flies over here. You don't hear this because it's all beeps, boops, and ones and zeros, but it's telling you that you killed my brother.
Or didn't you kill my brother?
It's going to. Yeah, it's gonna slam into you. Just slam. Boom. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit it on all of them. Ugh, gross. Gross. I'm gonna do it to all these things. Okay, see. Here we go.
Yeah, if you do it to the master, then you need to do it before
Yeah.
you pull them out.
I've already pulled them. I prepped it, so.
Yeah, I know.
Miss. Bummer. All right, fine. Fine. Sventu, you're surrounded by bots that want your blood.
Okay, I'll attack the one that I already hit.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit.
Ooh, minimum. So 2 extra electric from the vulnerability.
Got it. Okay. That was a standard. Okay.
Yep. They're not flanking me, so I don't feel the need to move.
Okay. Maple. What you doing?
Do this first. All right. We're gonna go over and why not do a full attack here? Cause I'm feeling good. So that'll be.
He's feeling pretty good.
And then
He's 1337 right now. This guy.
That'll probably do it.
Hit. Flanking, full attack. Yeah, let's see if the second one actually does anything. Let's
Ooh.
go.
Just womp, womp, womp. Just beating this thing.
Yeah, so that'll be the first attack. And then this is damage for the second attack.
Okay.
Eh, 200.
Your spicy punches take it down into the ground. Which I'm sure Fade is thankful for because it had a death wish against Fade.
That's the end of my turn.
Speaking of Fade, what do you do?
Fade will swing out, and the one to the left of Stern will be trick attack. He's on a pistol. So, no decently for change. Yes, that's it. All decently for change.
Okay. It doesn't
And
see you coming. This
that
one?
is flat-footed to an attack.
You are white.
And it is flat-footed to everyone.
That's all
very nice.
electric?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Shooting a
gross.
static arc pistol.
An extra 10.
Ugh. Gross. Okay.
They said automated defenses. I'm expecting robots.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're like frying this thing. It's like seizing as the arc hits it. It's still online for now. Those little thrusters almost gave out.
And that's, yeah, it's full attack. So pretty much.
All right. I really want to flank you, but I know that you can't step while you're flying. So
You can in Starfinder First Edition.
can you? Okay.
Yeah, it's a second edition rule that you can't step while flying.
That's such bullshit.
Oh, I can't step while I'm trick attacking in the first edition.
Yeah, well that's but you're broken already, so that's like a compromise.
Yeah, so yeah, yeah, exactly.
Baylor,
I
you're
did
gonna have
bring
to
the
put a
cheat
quarter
glass.
in the swear jar.
I do have to put a quarter in the swear jar. Okay. Yeah. All right. So move over. Yes, I'm flanking you now. I got you
Well, if they're
now.
both flying, I am on the ground, so technically not. They would have to both be on the ground.
What couldn't they flank you like you flank your face? But what if they're the same height? But they're only how tall are you? That's a question.
It's a half orc, so yeah, they're basically flanking his head.
Yeah, they're flanking your face. He's gonna punch you in the face. Doesn't matter. You're gonna win this fight anyway. It's fine. You're fine. Got this. Okay, well maybe not. He did get you in the face though, so I mean there was no way you were gonna avoid that. So, bam.
Yeah, flanking is kind of moot now.
Yeah, you take 17 bludgeoning to the face. It just bashes you.
These are not friendly robots.
Oh, I mean, this is the kind of thing that'll probably give you a bloody nose. Azanar, you see your friend, your companion, being surrounded by bots. He just got bashed in the face. He's like a little trickle of blood coming down his nose. What do you do? You go
You know what?
photon
I'm
3
gonna-
and you explode, causing all of your allies around you to jump out of the way.
Okay, I'm going to circle around and attack this one here.
Okay.
So select him.
But he's
Flanking again.
flat-footed, so flanking is moot. Yeah.
No.
As a reminder, flat-footed is a penalty to their AC, and in first edition, flanking is a bonus to the attack roll, so it is moot,
Oh,
or is
okay.
not moot.
Still not going to make up for a 12.
Yeah.
Well,
natural 3, that's
again,
not.
if he had had a cube, it would have been helpful.
He would have already spent it by now. So
That's true. I'm just saying. Just saying. Also, maybe go do 116 for your backup cube. I'll call it. Okay. This guy is gonna. Well, you didn't hit him, so he doesn't even notice you're there. So he's just gonna full attack the big orc. That's what he's gonna do.
yeah, but if you have a hireling, you can't have your backup cube. Takes the same slot.
That's true. Okay. Flanking. Fight defensively. Oh my gosh. These bots, they are, I will avenge my brother. They are going to town on you. Okay. Critical. There's that. Oof. And then here's the normal damage for the other one. Oh, minimum damage. Okay. Wow. Wow. Sven, you got like some barbarian whirlwind action you're gonna do to take them both down? They're both near death. You probably could get them both if you hit them both.
Actually, yeah.
This one's flat-footed. Yeah, so has the flattest of feet.
I will switch targets. I will go to the flanked one. We'll start a full attack. So
What does that say?
might as well.
That says
That's
14.
miss.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
But you know
Yeah.
what? Oh, we're going against KAC, right? Yeah. Okay.
You see, yeah.
Yeah, you're down by 2. Sorry. No, wait. You're flanking. Did you add it in there? It is. Okay.
The flanking is in there.
Dang it.
Oh, well, second attack of the full attack. There we go.
There you go.
Oh gosh darn. Okay, so 3 extra from the vulnerability.
Boom! Shatters it. Bits of pneumatic fluid and sparks and all that jazz explode all around you onto Azenar's face. Smoke. All that stuff. Maple, you must save your companions. They're being destroyed by these bots.
Indeed. So she is going to run up behind this thing and then try to do a single punch. That's all I got for this turn. So flanking and roll. Hey, let's fortunately
Splat.
can't anticipate points because I already moved, but here we go.
Nice.
Enough.
All right. Boom. Okay. Your spicy punches end this last bot. Counter is now over. All right. Let's talk about things that you find in this area. And then we'll take a quick little break after that. Once the robots are defeated, you can search around. There is a crate of weapons in this room over here, over the top right. Inside this room, there's a note attached. It's handwritten. It says, "This fell off a transport belonging to new good friends. Their budget is bloated anyway. Never miss it. These things are crazy. Bleeding Edge should make a nice bonus." The weapons crate contains a set of. Let's go ahead and open the loot box so we can drag it right in. A set of tetrad rings. Tetrad rings. Which ones? Tetrad rings tactical. Algid freeze ray. Algid freeze ray. It's a pistol of some sort. A pair of static polarity gauntlets. Static polarity gauntlets. I'm sure nobody wants those. Weapon. In addition, there's more. There's a secret compartment in the bottom with a vector graviton pistol. Vector graviton pistol. And 2 Mark 1 thermal capacitors. Mark 1, 2 of them. And a minor electron crystal. Electron crystal minor. I think. Oh, and a cred stick with money that you can't spend during the scenario because you'll be in here. Okay. But there's 600 credits in there. Also, you got a cred stick earlier from the stewards for like 1,600. So I guess you could have spent that before you left Absalom Station, but whatever.
Okay, well,
The
but
electron crystal will work well for our
but
Solarian.
there's
But the
2
problem
more
is
things.
we wouldn't be able to transfer the. Oh wait, no, that's right.
2 more things.
Transferring the fusion.
2 more things.
I forget you only have to be trained in the mysticism.
Oh wait. I'm sorry. There's one more thing.
Which I am.
A Z. What is this? Z Boson crystal minor. Another one. Zebosan. That's in there too. Also, I need all of you to give me a perception check, please. DC is 27.
27, eh?
27 on that perception check. Let's see if you notice one more thing. It's just a minor thing. It's not really. It's not making or breaking the scenario, but.
Oh, I made it.
Azanar, look at you. Only Azanar notices this. There's some sort of maker's mark on the bottom of the crate, engraved though with a precise knife. Visually, it gives the impression of a coiled rodent. So you could give me a mysticism check, and if you haven't already plus player knowledge figured out who this is, give me a mysticism check. DC 15.
I'm not actually trained in mysticism.
Okay. Well, you can point it out to anybody who does. I know we have a mystic with us.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, have a look at this mark here. Okay, I feel comfortable taking these other crystals.
Sventu, you know, this is the holy symbol of Lao Shu Po, the Yosoki goddess of assassins, rats, spies, and thieves.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's what you know.
How long does
an apple? Really?
How long does it take to install an upgrade into your armor?
10 minutes. If I remember correctly.
Are we taking a 10-minute rest? One of us got beat up quite a bit.
I would appreciate it.
2 of us got beat up pretty good.
Hey, your healer got messed up.
I'm assuming we're taking a 10-minute rest.
Yeah, you can take a 10. And there's a whole break room here with doors you could lock and stuff. I mean, you could make a cup of coffee, hang out, you know? Speaking of making a cup of coffee and hanging out, I am going to click the pause button on, not on the stream, but just on this session. We'll take a quick break It is currently 6:26, so why don't we say we'll take 10 in real life as well at the same time. And I'm gonna
Okay,
go ahead
that's
and
weird.
get the where is it? Okay, I'm gonna deafen us all and All right. I am back. I don't know if the rest of you are back, but I am, in fact,
Oh, I'm
back.
still here.
I never left. No.
I guess well.
Let's try
I
some
forgot I
new.
was muted. I said never left when you said never left.
That was my impersonation of you, or I was channeling you. Maybe we'll say. Had new tea tonight called gunpowder. Yum. That's what I should probably
Is it
do.
particularly explosive?
It's very, very caffeinated. Although, Ramyaku, I should probably, instead of the swear jar, I should just, I should have to donate. If it hurts my wallet every time, I have to donate $1 maybe. That's what I should do every time. Drop, say a cuss word. I gotta spend $1. That'll add up. That'll teach me.
That'll put you over your limit.
That'll push me over my limit real fast. Well, gotta do that sometime. Gotta push that number up somehow. Well, all right. Let's do this right there. All right, looks like Sven2 took a 10-minute rest. Are you doing any healing?
The actual hit points, I'm only down 8, and I think I'll be fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, he thinks he's fine. Okay.
You have a micro one if you want it.
Okay, I'm going to take one of the thermal capacitors unless anybody objects.
Before
And while everybody else is 10-minute resting, I'm going to install that in my armor. Okay, yeah, it looks like that worked.
Let's hope it automates correctly.
One other question, GM. The sticky bomb grenades, can we actually take those out of the dead robots?
That is a good question. Well, there are 3 that have not been utilized, so I see no reason why you could not do that. So I will add those to the stash. Give me just a
Okay.
moment.
I'm not actually proficient in grenades, and my dex is terrible, but anybody else that thinks they could use them, go ahead.
All right, they're in the stash. I mean, on that note, there would be static arc pistols in there as well that you could probably detach if you really wanted to.
are there batteries for those pistols, or are they powered by the robot themselves?
Powered by the robot, no battery.
Okay.
I guess it had an internal battery for the core of the robot, but
Oh.
That's something I can stick in my pistol.
You just pick up the robot and then program it. Just use it
Drag a log behind me.
So it's like half the classes are proficient with grenades, and all of us aren't.
Oh, we picked the half that aren't. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, the operative probably is, but why would they?
No, I'm not, but I've got a high dex to make up for
Oh,
it.
you're not? Okay.
Operators are not proficient with grenades, but
Well, why would they be, really? I mean, they should be. They really should. Why are they not?
I'd be like a normal person.
I want to go
Well,
back
that's
to
one of the
2017
things,
and argue with
grenades are weak
Paizo.
enough in this game without giving everybody non-proficiency penalties for using them.
Well,
So
grenades are super useful at low levels. After that, they're but there are a few that are still decent, like the sticky bomb and like a smoke grenade, and there's a few others that that still can be annoying.
Oh,
So,
that's right. So smoke grenade is destructive.
yeah, the
It
smoke
completely
grenade
block
is
lasers. Oh, it's got
yeah.
lasers. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that what's the other one? Or that one that splatters like color on you. Like there's some that just like are just as useful at level 1 as they're ever going to be at any other point. But you know, so at least they don't aren't devalued. Like a frag grenade Mark 1 is totally useless at level 10 for the most part, other than being a distraction. That's what you want it to be.
The firecracker.
Yeah, it's a firework. It's a party favor.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, when you consider that, like, they're basically similar to, like an alchemist fire in Pathfinder 1, except that everybody has twice as many hit points. Right? So it's. Anyway.
At least the alchemist fire is persistent damage, though. There's that.
Yeah.
There's that.
Oh, and the splash on myth.
Oh, and the splash, yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of splash, though, one last tangent on the splash. I just realized that like backfire mantles were a thing, so like your allies could wear that thing and then not be affected by the splash of your allies. So that sounds super cool. Apparently you can make. I've got to look into it on creating them in
Actually,
my
I think they
downtime.
give resistance to splash officially.
Yes, it's like resistance 3, and then like the bigger ones like resistance 10 or something. So.
Well, it starts at 1, and then the next one up is 3. I remember that because someone had mentioned it in the last game I had played, and they had an alchemist dedication, so they couldn't get the bomber specialty where they could exclude allies. So they, at that level, had enough money, and they just bought like 5 extra cloaks and handed them out. It was like, okay, give these back to me at the end of the mission.
Nice.
I'm gonna
I
have to
might
do
have
it on
that.
my gunslinger because of the same problem. So because I have alchemical ammunition and it's a problem. So yes, I am, and I have a pile of gold I can do nothing with. So right, So anyway,
Yeah, I mean, it was what limited my psychic dedication magus before they totally destroyed that option, where I was using ignition and I would splash people. So it's like, okay, I can't use it.
yeah. All right, back to Starfinder, where ugh, psychics. Okay. You're in a room. You've looted it. You made a cup of coffee. You took a break. You hung out. You raided their cabinets of all the rations. All of their succulent paste of maple and lemon flavors. And you now have full bellies. You're fully caffeinated, and you're ready to move on. So the only door that you haven't gone through is, of course, the one directly in front of you. So I'm just gonna kick.
Before we move on, was
Mhm.
someone taking the other thermal capacitor?
Let's see what else is in this loot box.
And I already have the force field, so I can't take it.
Okay.
Well, you Fade, you taking it?
At the moment, I'm using a targeting computer, so I don't have a slot.
And
Okay.
Asanar, are you taking?
I've got one already.
You
Yeah,
got
he
one.
took the first one.
Well, all right. What about you, Sven? Too. What are you doing? You're
Okay.
taking it. Okay. It's mine. Okay. All right. And so
Yeah,
these.
I kind of forgot that this character is still using level 2 armor.
Oops.
Oops. That would make
I mean-
sense why you have 16 KAC.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to. It's like Chronicle Sheets will have light armors out the wazoo, heavy armors not so much.
I feel your pain. I do. For me too is
So-
I'm often having like playing a scenario and then GMing like 3 to 4, and so then I get back to the character. I'm like, oh yeah, I got all this credits. I always have to go shopping every time. Totally get it.
I have to say, having ceremonial officer plate at a level 1 mechanic was hysterical. Like, I have more AC than everyone else in the party, and I'm a low tier on a high tier run.
Yeah. We're running 105 in play by post right now, and they handed out a level 7 armor to the crew. It's like a 1-4. Like, what is that? And like the level 2 has it, rocking this level 7 armor. He's like, oh man, like KAC just jumped like 7 points. This is great. Okay. So you've loaded up. Is anyone? No one's taking the grenades, right? We're good there. I'm gonna say
I'll grab one just for pickles and grins, and I guess I'll grab the graviton pistol if we need to have something.
okay, and I'm gonna say the loot box is just like an actual, like, little robot that just follows you around, like a drone tracker. It's just not non-combat. It just follows you around. There you go. All right, but
you need to roll check the door for traps, or
but you can't send loot box in to test traps for you. He refuses to do
I wasn't asking for a test trap. I was trying to check the door before I
Okay.
proceed.
Okay, just making sure. Sure, I mean you can. You want to check? Want to check that door? Won't hurt nothing. You can
If there's a
say
trap, I know it's there.
with 100% confidence that this door is not trapped.
Oh, okay. So I thought the spell had only a duration of 10 minutes, but it's going to have a duration of 10 minutes per level. So Santu's going to prep a little bit here now. He's going to cast a reflecting armor upon himself.
Okay.
I will pop out this tab.
Reflecting armor. Is this a spell?
Yep.
You create a shimmering skin-like coating of mystical force that covers your body, allowing you to reflect damage and take it back to the attack at any time using the spell. When you take damage, attack. You can choose to dismiss the spell as a reaction if you do. The armor crackles energy as it disappears or arcing through the air, which takes an amount of force damage equal to the damage dealt to you. Well, isn't that fancy?
It's too bad it doesn't scale with level or anything.
I don't think it needs to. It would be more helpful. So a maximum of 10 damage. Okay.
Yeah. That's what would scale.
Yeah, but just reflected the damage, it would scale. That's the
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it would just totally do it. Okay, so you're going down this hallway, turn the corner, and there is a door and over here. You may, of course, roll a perception check in this area if you so desire to do so. Okay, Fade, there's nothing hidden from you. Nothing. All things that can be seen have been seen.
That's good, because I noticed my shoe was untied.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just bitter I'm wasting those rolls here.
Okay, so first things first. This door, you open it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 of these creatures right here. They are still as statues, and they are setting against the wall. They do not turn. They do not power up. They don't do anything. They just exist there, like suits of armor. This irregularly shaped room is decorated in the style of a professional business suite. The lights are set to a comfortable brightness. The floor is covered in plush carpeting, and it is clean. There is a raised floor riser that runs along the north side and breaks the monotony of the space. A variety of metal sculptures and a few other humanoid-sized statues adorn the wall. A sofa sits on the northeast and looks comfortable but seldom used. A computer workstation with a swivel chair and a glass desktop parallels the east wall, and two doors exit on the east and west. I hate that they describe things that you are opening.
Yeah.
Also, back here, Fade,
Mhm.
there's another door. It's secret. You
Oh.
didn't know because you saw all things. So, just want you to be aware of that. What do you do?
So do we want to tap the secret door or try to sabotage these robots before they attack us?
Always to the secret door. Let's close this one.
Close it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
You enter the secret area. Super, super secret. You come up up here. There is another door, which is obvious to you that there's actually a door there. It's not. It is technically a secret door, but it is obvious to you. So we'll just leave that there for now. But what you find inside this room is that this is the area is dark, but there are light switches that you can turn on and off. There are occasional access panels bolted into place. There's a soft thrum that pervades the area from the facility's power plant behind this wall. That is what you know. There's nothing else.
Are we supposed to be able to enter the room? Because I can't.
Oh, it's a secret door thing, so I just showing you that it's there. So if you want to go through that one, you can. Into this room right here. So in this room, pause it right there. Make sure I got it right. This irregularly shaped room. Make sure I'm in the right spot. I am. Okay, perfect. Appears to lack a clearly defined purpose. There's a large stone plinth that occupies the center of this room, while disconnected power cables are strewn on the floor to the west. A massive pair of white painted steel doors occupy the west wall, which is, of course, what you see right here. They are closed and mounted on a track that feeds into the north and south walls, so like a slider door type thing. So
Pocket door.
Yeah, pocket door, exactly. So that's what you see in this room. I'm just making sure. It has. I'll just go ahead and tell you this because it's this is something you would never figure out otherwise, and I'm not even sure why it's relevant, to be honest with you. But what it says in the rest of the PDF is this was the original destination of the data core when the facility was built, but the board of directors opined they wanted a larger, more aggressive security system.
There is so much in scenarios that they hide behind the GM screen.
But like, why is that relevant? Like the opinions of unnamed board of directors. Like,
And the players would figure that out how?
I mean, it's an interesting thing, I guess. I just am failing to see why that's relevant. I guess
There's a
they
stone pedestal here that for a server that isn't mounted there.
yes,
Basically what you're saying.
yes, that's what I'm saying. I guess that does make sense why they would say that there, because you'd be like, well, what's up there? They're all doing mysticism checks on it and trying to figure out like, what is this thing? I rolled a 7. No, I'll never know what god this was sent to. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway.
Well, there was a scenario where you got a super secret little tidbit if you made an absurdly high perception roll.
Oh, there's a few of those.
I'm okay with those.
Yeah.
But to have the thing that there's zero chance of discovering
Yeah.
what the
Oh, also, there's a door up here as well. You want big door, little door, or you want to go back? What are we
What
voting
is the
on?
what is the thing in the middle? Was it
It's a,
like
it's like
it's a mounting for a huge server that isn't there.
yes.
okay?
Basically,
'Cause it looks like a big machine. It's just
yeah, this is called Paizo using maps.
right.
Well, I mean, it's better this than the one time I was on a mission and they described it as an office building, and the map being used was casino.
Hey, you know what? That's probably a fun office to work at. Just saying.
Well, it was like, what is these slot machines over here are actually where the cubicles are.
Maybe
I go to my job and I end up with less money than when I came in.
to gamble away your paycheck. Okay, so yeah, so there's the giant pocket door here. There is a door to the north, or you can go back the way you came. What do you do?
Does it where the giant pocket door is?
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like heavy equipment has been dragged in and out? I don't know if I have survival skill. Hang on.
You're looking at the floor. You can't see any like large tracks or any drag marks of any type, but you can. I mean, it's definitely wide enough for a forklift to get through. Granted, everywhere else that you have gone through would be also wide enough. I mean, the 10-foot corridor here and so on throughout the entire facility, so definitely wide enough for a forklift to come through here.
Okay, well if
I'd
the
say
big
let's check
bad
this one
guy,
and then move our way up.
yeah, if the big bad guy is a giant robot, then he's probably in this room.
I don't know why you would think that. It's a weird thing to think. So yeah,
Check the door.
you guys want to go in? You want to check this door? Okay. You check this door.
Check it.
You door checker.
Here's the door.
It is in
It's a
fact
door.
a door. In fact, it's a 20-foot wide metal door. But you knew that by looking at it. It's not made out of any precious metals. It's made out of steel.
Maybe steel is precious.
Maybe in this universe.
Right. So we going in? Let's go in.
You try. You look at it, and there's supposed to be like a, like you did at the supermarket. It's got the little scanner right there, and it's supposed to open. It does not open for you. However, you can attempt to hotwire it to get it to open with a computers or engineering check.
I believe it will open.
But you are able to convince the computer to do so by hotwiring it. And now it opens. I'm going to pause that for a second, just for reasons. A 10-foot wide alcove. Is that what it says? It does say that. I feel like that's wrong.
Okay, we found the real server room.
Oh, I guess they're talking. Oh, what? They're 10. There's no 10-foot wide anything here.
It is 10 feet from here to here. So that is 10 foot.
I guess. Okay. Weird.
I would
All right.
call that a 10-foot deep alcove, but that's
Yeah. Okay. So a 20-foot wide alcove lies past the middle doors, and beyond that is an immense, roughly octagonal room, approximately 100 feet wide. The chamber is lit throughout from regularly spaced lighting panels set into the ceiling. The room is spotless and strangely empty. The walls and ceilings are starkly white, while the floor is a mix of metal and cobalt blue. At the center of the room is a huge column of a computer equipment that runs to the ceiling and rests on a 20-foot wide black square base. A soft, pervading hum drones in the background.
Would that be the computer core that we're looking for?
probably. I'm sure there's something guarding it that we'll have to deal with in a second.
Let me just double check one thing. Make sure I'm reading that right. Okay. Okay, I need to check one more thing because reasons. Okay. 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 All right, let's fix that. So that becomes that right there. Okay. And then this. Okay. Got it. I need to fix it right there. Where we go. All right. So yes, this is a very, very large room. I'll give you all a little time to move into the room, to do your, prepare yourself to be hacking and whatnot. Make sure your allies are coming with you. Might not be a good idea to rush ahead of everybody in this room. But Fade, while you're right where you're standing, it might be a good time to do a perception check.
Perception check.
For
This
reasons.
Trap spotter turned on.
I mean, that might be a good idea.
Trap spotter is in fact turned on this roll, and yeah, I know where everything is.
Okay, let's talk about it. After I do one thing, I need to do one thing. Change that to that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want that to be right where it was, and I want this to change. There we go. Got it. All right, one more thing. So close. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it.
Okay, feel free to back me up if it would be avoiding something that's about to block me
Yeah. This room has 3 pages of information, so bear with me.
Oof.
As I make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm sorry, make that 4 pages of information. It's got a stat block for the computer, the data core computer.
It's pretty much guaranteeing that you'll miss something.
Yeah, so there's a so the stat block for the computer is more like what checks are going to be required to hack into it, and like what it takes to get root access. But there's just no way you're going to get root access. By the way, I'm just going to tell you right now, that's not going to happen. I'll reveal that the DC is 44 to get root access to this computer. That's a no. That's not happening. I mean, I'd love to see the character that could make that happen. But it's got things about, like, you know, how many hit points the computer has, the functions, what it takes to get past the firewall, countermeasures. I mean, it's written like a trap stat block. It's not a trap, but
Let's say I need 5 aids and a 20.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Okay. However, in the corners of this room, here, yep, those things. These are, they look kind of harmless right now, but they're definitely there for a reason. They are, there are rods protruding out of the center of them. And when they become activated, they will be
struck the planet.
EMP rods. In the EMP rods, of course, do things in a 30-foot cone. So let's look at that, how fun that's going to be. Where's my measuring tool? 30-foot cone. Okay, so lucky for you guys, it doesn't actually hit the computer. That's good. But it could be a big problem for you because it does a lot of damage. when it hits things, and then yeah. So it's a lot of fun stuff, and you can do some recall knowledge on them if you want to later. But at least you notice that they exist. They're definitely not going to be fun to deal with at all. So that's that. Furthermore, make sure. Oh yeah, that's fun. Okay. Sorry, just one more thing here. Got it. Okay. So the computer you need to access, of course, is right in the center of the room. Before I unpause it, Maple, what are you gonna do?
Okay. I'm not good in the whole engineering or computer like my friend here. Hmm.
So does it
This
look like
time,
it's safe to approach these guys outside of their cone of evil?
I'm sorry, Morgan. Say that again.
Does it look like it's safe to approach outside their cone of evil?
I mean,
Can we get near them to disable them? It's ultimately what I'm asking.
you can get near them to disable them, but they can do 30-foot cones in any direction, around 360 degrees.
Any direction?
Any direction. So,
ah,
there is no avoiding the cone of evil unless you spread out.
It's going to obliterate us. Got it.
Yes.
So we need to charge one of them and take it out.
Sure. You can definitely break it. That's an option, or you can disable it. Let's see. Where's the? Yeah, so it has a hardness and it has hit points. So if that is a problem for you doing the engineering, because it is engineering or break it. Those are your two options. So
I'm assuming craftsmith tools don't help here because it's supposed to break something.
I mean,
Okay.
sure they would help, but I mean, it's a trap. I mean, they are traps. So
okay. Then I will have fun with those tools.
okay. What about Sven 2? What's Sven 2 gonna do?
Well, I mean, we deleted the camera information that we were in fact here, but if they had anyone that was like currently watching, they might be sending people. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on the door.
Okay. And Azanar, what are you doing?
You know what? I'm going to like if Fade is going to be using computers to try to do.
I'm going to be using engineering because I have a crafty graph.
Okay. Can I use computers to aid or only engineering if he does that?
You can definitely use computers to aid on the computer over here when you're trying to like hack it and get the information out of it. When it comes to dealing with traps, you got to deal with it on their own because it'll be they have to peek behind the screen. They have their own initiative, and so they will be kind of working as a hazard that you have to deal with. So
you all may want to get back in the alcove while I take whatever I'm going to take to disable at least one corner.
Well, it looked like the cone area of effect would actually still allow you to get like there's sort of a middle that you can go through.
No, because he said he could aim it in any direction.
It can go in any direction, and they overlap. So
yeah, but it doesn't.
Top one goes to here.
Didn't cover these squares.
The bottom one goes to here, so you have to go through one of them to get there.
I'll show you.
Well, yeah, but once you're there, you can work on it safely, right?
Yes, but you can't get there without getting hit by it.
Yeah.
Hence why I need to take one out so that it doesn't keep hitting people.
Okay. Well, my plan is that once once we're going over to the thing in the middle, then I'll join Fade and help him out. But until then, I'll just stay out of the way.
My suggestion is y'all get into the alcove. I'm going to take whatever abuse I take to get one of the corners down, and then we go in that corner.
Okay. Then you have at least a safe corner. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
That
so
makes sense to me.
I have enough move to get next to this with a move action, no problem. And I'm going to take out the northern one or the northeastern one, and then we'll come in for the northeast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I got 40-foot move, and I can move quick.
All right. Let me.
So if you unpause it, I'm going to move to here.
Yeah, it's fine. I just need to do something. Go ahead. Do your thing.
And you can, and everybody else get into the alcove.
Okay. I need to make something.
And you
real
do
quick.
whatever you're going to do to me, and then I'll try to disable it.
Well,
And whatever else may activate it. Triple E.
okay. Where's initiative? Okay, and this is a. Okay. I'll put them right there. Let's copy that. Paste, paste, paste. All right, so I'm gonna take you all, and that, and that, and that, and that.
And that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that.
So many things.
And 15 others of that.
Right. Okay. Now.
And now I'm going to roll a 1 because
Why is it not
Hunter
rolling?
hates me some days.
All right. Well, yeah, might as well. It says no enemies. That's not true. Okay, go ahead and roll your initiative, everybody. Can I just set this? Update. Okay, I'm just gonna roll. I'll
Like
wait till
3.
I'll wait till you're done rolling, and then I will roll. All right, Sven 2, if you could roll.
Oh, I gotta open the thing. Here we go. Sorry.
Okay, I need to 13, 14, 17, 24. Okay. 13, 14, 17, and 24. Okay. How about you? Oh, he gets to go first. That's fun. Okay. All right. So you walk up to it. This thing activates. The other ones come to life as well. It is going to do its cone of evil. Cone of evil.
Oh, look, I chose poorly.
You were not as sneaky as you thought you might be. So it's going to attempt to attack you as a plus 13 to attack you.
Oh, can I use sneaky?
You know what? Give me a stealth check. All right. Well, they're still going to come online, but I will allow you to go first.
Yeah.
That's what I will do. I'll give you a surprise round. How about that? No, we're going to jump right in. So consider it your turn for the purposes of the surprise round. You get one thing you can do. What are you going to do?
I'm so disabling you. You're right. Or trying to. Here comes the 1.
Okay, that is 1 success. You realize this is going to take a little bit more work than just 1 to do this. So
Yeah, I figured that.
Oh boy.
but hey, you're on your way. That's good.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be 3, and I'm gonna take a whole lot of abuse. That's
All
Jackson
right.
never in Starfinder First Edition.
Initial effect. It has an electromagnetic arc that it shoots out at all targets within the 30-foot cone, originating from any corner. So it rolls this, which definitely hits
This
you,
should roll a 20. He should roll a 20.
which does this much
48
electric
or 5.
damage.
Oh, man.
That's what it
I
does.
was expecting a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently I have to manually do it.
Yeah, it's too bad that they resist energy type of spells ain't until level or rank 3.
Right.
Oh, it was They didn't give us an electrostatic thing. They gave us a thermal capacitor, which is useless for this. But whatever.
For the
Oh.
record, if you want an easier resist energy, you can use polymorph for that. You can just create frames that have energy resistance as their ability.
Okay, that's what it does. Secondary
Okay.
effect.
How? Yes, the android does not appreciate the EMP pulse.
Ooh, secondary
Go figure.
effects, super fun. Electromagnetic suppresses the one technological object of your choice carried by the target for 1 round. But I don't think it does that initially. So, okay, Maple, you're up.
It has a cone of evil, so evil going
How
up
about
there
this?
is not gonna really.
Unless you have engineering of some significance, hang out and just let me suffer.
Yeah, I have nothing I can do to help out in this situation.
Cheer me on.
I will cheer you on. I can't even do like any mitigates or stuff like that because I'm a higher level enough.
No pre-buffing of any type, or
No, I mean I do have a force field, so
Might as well turn
in
it
case
on because I
things,
suspect you're
yeah,
gonna need it shortly.
yep, I'm gonna go over and then turn on the force field then,
we
because
fine.
it's
There's
definitely
nothing
happened.
to be afraid of. It's just a computer. It's nothing. Come on.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because these people are so
Sure.
kind and fuzzy, they'll just leave the computer to be hacked.
Yeah, I mean they do have these these giant rods. That's security.
Yeah, and if you think that's it, yeah, right.
I don't know why you think that. Okay, well you turn on your force field. Anything else?
No, that'll be all.
Okay.
That's really I can do.
Free action, cheer on, fade. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Well,
Awesome, plus 0 to my next roll.
in the movie version of this scenario, the camera swivels around the back side of this computer, and what you don't see is that some very large robot unfolds itself from up in the ceiling and drops down. It looks like this.
Isn't that cuddly?
You hear it
You just want to
as
cuddle it.
it lands. Clank. It hits the ground. You can feel the vibrations that hits the ground. It's heavy, whatever this thing is. And then as it comes around the corner, you finally get a good look at this thing. And with its integrated static arc rifle, it levels it and is going to. Making sure I'm not doing anything that I can't do. Making sure I'm using all the cool stuff right off the bat.
I'm going to be.
Oh yes,
Ooh,
totally. I'm totally
the
gonna
other
do
way
that,
around.
but I'm not gonna do that right now.
Okay.
So I am going to level this rifle at Sven 2 because you're the closest target, and I'm going to shoot you with the static arc rifle. It says. Let me check one thing. Make sure that I have the range on this. I better have the range. Oh, better.
Well, you have it. It's just it may have minuses.
Right. Right. Static arc rifle. It says rifle.
50 feet.
Yeah. I feel like we're good.
Should have 50 feet because
yeah,
the pistol has 50 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty sure 28 is going to do it.
Ooh.
So.
Yeah.
Ooh, D12. 13 electric damage that shoots out of this thing, crackling through the air, making impact with Sventu. Revealing itself as the core defender class security robot. Fade, meanwhile, you're back up here dealing with this thing.
Well, again, attempt to disable this annoying thing. Hopefully not level 1.
Spending a standard action to disable it. It is disabled.
And then we'll move closer. Actually, since it's safe here, I will move to here. Actually, no, I will move to here. And that would be my move-in standard.
Got it. All right. Crackling death thing is waiting for you guys to show up. Sventu.
So,
Alright, so Fade
stay
gave us
above this
the
line.
clear.
Stay above this line.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. So you kind of know where it's at.
Yeah, so you can start moving further south here if you want.
All right, you move up.
Yep, I move up, and unfortunately, he's still a little too far away. I don't think I'm gonna cast a spell on him yet. So a little laser gun pops out of my shoulder.
That's fun.
Integrated weapons. Oh,
That's a miss.
that is a miss.
Hits the back wall.
I mean, it only does like a D3. I don't think it'd make it an explosion.
There's a slight scorch mark on the back wall over here.
Yeah, it's the azimuth.
Okay.
Oh, there's an unturned button. Yay.
Azanar
Smudge on the back wall.
will trot out into the room. I guess that's as far as he can. Oh no, I've only got 25 because of my armor.
Clippity clop, clippity clop.
Let's do that. And as I'm running forward, I pull out my singing disc, which is a thrown weapon, and give it a throw. And let's just see. Okay, I'm going to be in the second range increment, so I'll have a -2 to hit.
Nice.
And there we go. Whoops. There we go. Target that thing and singing disc. How do I do the range penalty?
Well, if you target it, it should compute it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see if it actually does.
Well, that's going to be a miss.
It forced you to roll terribly.
that-
You were so far away.
A natural 2, yeah. But it's a returning singing disc, so it comes back to my hand.
Okay. All right, Xena Warrior Princess. Then Maple.
Let's see here.
Who's
let me
glowing
double
purple?
Check.
Wom,
Okay.
wom, wom.
Alright, well, I don't see the rules, so I'm just gonna go over. I'm gonna get closer to where that guy is. It's 20 feet. closer.
You're gonna get zapped by the cone thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna get close.
yeah,
I get
like you
here.
don't stop there, you're fine. Yeah, just that you can get to.
And we'll just go over and then double move to there, which will get me another entry point. Hooray! And then that'll be my turn.
Well,
I still have the
you went from
thing
here
on the.
to here, right?
Yeah, we're from there to there.
Perfect. Love it.
It
It's going to.
clearly has reach. It's
It
gonna
does
hit you.
have reach, and it is totally going to claw you. So give me a moment as you come into range. I need to do one thing. Dun, 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 dun. Where is it? Ah, this is
Entry
a
points.
KAC on the claw. Go.
Ow.
It's a
Jeez.
34
Okay,
hit
well,
you.
that definitely hits. Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, he's got some pretty good armor there.
I know. Or Caleb always doing it. It's a 43 hit you. I'm like, damn it, Caleb, I know. It's gonna hit me. Okay. You take 13 slashing
Ouch.
as one of its
Okay, I'll just take it.
arms reach out and slash across a maple.
You know what? Why not? I don't tend to use this anyway. I'll mitigate some of the damage. It doesn't really reduce it by that much, but
5.
yeah, and it went to the force field, so I'm mostly standing. Okay.
All right. Yeah, okay. Anyway, it's their turn. They get their reactions back.
Yeah, of course.
Because they're jerks like that. And they're gonna wail on you, because that's what they should do. Slice and dice. Claw you. Claw, 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 claw. Unfortunately for me, they don't have like multi-attack or something really cool with all those arms. But you can't all be awesome all the time, right? So,
Oh darn.
yeah, I know. Kind of bummed about that. Like it has 4 arms. It should get 4 attacks. That's 1. And 2. That's a miss. I'm offended. Okay. Do better. Oh, 19 slashing. Yikes. Okay.
Go for and do this because I don't think it only mitigate only lasts for 1 attack. So that one will apply a damage for, and then I get that entry point back.
Yeah, because it's a reaction to mitigate.
He's just powering you up.
Yeah. Fade. You can't see this robot from where you're at because there's this giant computer in the way. But
Yes,
you know
but-
there's something
but
over there.
But with trick attack, I get a move,
That's true.
which I can see him at. So now I will attempt to trick him, which we'll see if I roll crap or not. And I'm hoping to God that he's not CR10 or above.
Clearly a CR10 monster. Let me just look at him. No, it's a CR6 monster.
So he is flat-footed.
Okay. To you. For now.
Until I hopefully hit, and then
Let me slap it on.
flat-footed. Oh, I hit the button.
18.
That apparently hit him.
Yes, it did. Unfortunately for me.
Nice. Is this guy vulnerable to electricity?
About to find out.
I don't know. Are they?
Oh, and then I also want to roll a ID, recall knowledge.
Okay, let's pull it up. This is called a Core Defender class security robot. It is a large construct. It has, of course, the things that you want to know. Some things are obvious. It has integrated weapons. It has got a swivel on it, which means it cannot be flanked. It is unflankable. It has construct immunities. It is not vulnerable to electricity, although it is vulnerable to critical hits. You already saw that it claws things and that it has an integrated static arc rifle. It also has
The claw that can do ugly things.
Maple, you might have noticed this, or you might be noticing this on Maple, that some of Maple's outfit or maybe some items on Maple that are made of metal are having a slight tug towards the creature. I'm sure it won't be a problem at all if anyone gets too close to it.
Magnetic aura.
It's something like that. And that it also, you might see little teeny tiny things moving and crawling all over it. So,
And some nanites for probably repair.
yeah, fun stuff. Anyway, that's the deal. So, your turn is over. All right, EMPs that go off and don't hit anybody.
You will bless nothing.
Spend 2. What's Spend 2 do?
So reach will work from there.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But it is
Whack-a-bot.
Where's the? There's no button for cover.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I can
James
math.
problem.
I can math.
Yeah, that is definitely not hitting.
That's a move in a standard. You got a Swift? You gonna drop prone for fun?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
He has the nuke robot for swift action.
Yeah. Someone tell me, the player's turn isn't over if they haven't declared their Swift action yet. They could drop prone. I'm like, no one's doing that. Azanar, what are you doing?
Because they want to get hit harder.
Yeah. So, we were talking about death and dying, and they're like, well, it's not over because they didn't take a Swift action. So, I'm like, okay. Yeah. Okay. Azanar, what are you doing?
I'm not sure I can get in there without getting hit by the phone thingy. So,
I'd say it's already done its reaction, so you could double move to get into a flank.
No, it took its reaction on Maple and then it took its turn, so it has its reaction again. But wait, no, you successfully tricked it, so it's flat-footed and cannot take reactions.
Yeah, it is flat-footed, so it has no reactions.
I keep forgetting about that rule.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it is flat-footed, so there is no reactions. So you can double move to get into a flank, or at least get into a safe spot that the EMPs can't beat the crap out of you.
Okay, sold. Whoops. How do I?
But you probably actually want to get into a flank, because that's probably the safe spot.
Except
You can get into a flank,
I'm not
but it's unflankable, so don't add your bonus because it cannot be flanked.
I was about to say, I think you actually need to get here if you can.
Let me just do it a bit at a time here, so I know. So that's 25.
Let's say, yeah, it's either here or here are the two safe spots, I think.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go right up against the computer. just in case somebody else comes around.
Because that is a dangerous. Yeah, these two spots are danger zones.
Danger
Okay.
zone.
I do not have a swift action, but I will increase my photon mode by another point.
And conveniently, nobody. Well, hopefully you won't blow up the computer if you photon.
It's all Nolan's point because Asinar blows up the computer. Mission
God.
failed. Oh man, that'd be great.
Actually, it'd be if the battle does drag on, you could move yourself to hit only the robot and one of the EMP poles to maybe widen the area of safe space.
You know what? While I'm coming over there, I'm going to draw my Ember Flame Doshko because I think hitting EAC is worth losing a point or two of damage. So
Okay.
I'm going to fire that up.
Back atop around 3, Maple. What are you doing?
See. Nah, I wanna get these these points off. So I'm gonna go over and I'm going to attack this thing once, and I will use all of my entropic pool for this attack here. So let's go entropic strike. Let's hopefully hit.
That's
all of them.
That's a wall attacks.
Because I know a lot of people forget this. As long as you have 1 point in your pool, you do get +1 AC.
Oh, right. So let me use up 2 of them then, so we don't have to. Just in
Yeah,
case.
because that can be rough otherwise.
Yeah. So we'll go over and try one attack here. Bam. And of course, every time.
Do you have a cube?
I do have a cube.
Do you want to use it?
Yes.
Well, too bad. No, I was kidding. that'll be enough. Go ahead, roll your damage.
Okay. And we'll roll our damage here. So
I was about to say, can a +1 help an ally rather than just yourself?
Yeah, it has to help you.
Now the cube's only on yourself.
Yeah, it floats
No,
into the air.
I was talking about a donation bonus.
A donation.
Oh.
Yeah, so it floats into the air. It explodes over your foe, and you connect with that spicy punch that you have. So let's roll see that damage.
So that'll be 2d4. There we go. 2d4, so. Bam.
Ooh.
Of course, I roll a 1 in the d6. Alright, either way. There's 16 damage to it, and then that would be my turn, and so I use that to my entry points. Oh, as move action, and then the punch, of course. And then, yeah, land my turn, and I'll get a little bit of temp HP from the force field. Just a tiny bit.
Okay.
Everybody helps.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there was a scenario where I had a force field on, and I solo tanked the boss because of that. And it was an operative, and every time it made a trick attack, it would fail the attack roll. Anytime it made the trick attack, it would miss the attack roll. I was like down to single-digit hit points at the end. So yeah.
Rest helps.
The nanites go to work. Again, putting this thing back together. It does 4d8. Storing a number of hit points per hour equal to its CR. Once it has a full action, it can use 48.
System.
Restores 21 points of damage to itself. So that becomes that number. And that becomes that number.
I gotta do my attack.
And that is a full action to do that as it charges up. Fade.
I'm gonna attempt to put that damage back on the target.
Mm. Good luck.
Check it back. Oh crap! That's probably not success. I assume it's higher than CR3.
It is a CR6, so it is no longer flat-footed.
Oh, it had to tease that 20.
That is the least hit.
You do 5 electric damage to it. A little zippity
Five
zap.
whopping.
It would mock you if it could.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just gonna double check one thing, real quick, just for funsies. Okay, no,
swap
I
weapons.
can't get you. All right, just checking. Sven 2.
Electricity isn't gonna do bonus damage. I'm going to the better pistol.
What you do, Sven 2? Yeah.
I mean, that'd be metagaming, because I think I remember you hearing where it'd be like, it hit everything in the area. So I was wondering if it would get hit as well if we entered the EMP pulse rod, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm assuming it's going to have some safeguards against it, because why else would it be in here?
Maybe.
Probably shielded.
Could be. Possibly. Who knows? Only one
I
way
might
to
not
find out.
Ah, okay.
Well, that flat-footed really helped you.
Yeah.
Well, that's your standard. Gotta move?
For the record, I have a cube as well.
Well, fine. You gonna use it?
If that turns that into a hit, yes.
Okay, then you may use it.
All right. CAC of 20. Almost max, nice.
All right, you slash into this thing, sweeping off a lot of
Undid its
those.
nanite heal.
Yes, the nanites fling off into the EMP wave, just melted as they fly off.
Are you guys good where you are, or you wanna, or does anyone want to move?
Unless you need me to take out the EMP to the south, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, fine
Okay.
here.
Because I do believe I am in a, yeah, good position here. All right, I will then end turn.
Zada.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm wondering if I should do my supernova. It will probably make the save, but that would still be 7 damage at least. Well, roughly.
Allegedly.
Oh wait, no, that's right. It's only a 10-foot burst, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As opposed to my damage. Yeah, you know what? Let's try it. I'm going to take a guarded step that way just so I can do my burst from that corner. How do I?
Well, when it's on you, it's centered on you.
Well, yeah, but it has to be centered on an intersection, right? So it's one of the 4 intersections that's next to me.
Wording. Solarian.
So
You're trying to do this, right? So a creature in 10 foot within 10 feet of you.
That'll still hit the
Creature,
computer.
a creature that's yeah. So this is like a burst. around you.
Yep.
So it would be
Yeah, it still
like
hits
that.
here.
Freaking.
Yeah. So that's what I would do. So you'd
Uh,
have to,
you
you'd
might
have
want
to,
to wait a turn, and then you can move to there, which is still a safe spot.
or you could
and then
you
go
could
boom.
double step right now. Is what you could do.
Yeah, but I can't
Oh.
double step and supernova, right? So
Correct.
Correct. So you can step in a strike and then step in supernova next turn.
You still got that dash go out still.
yeah, you know what? I can just hit it this turn and try that next turn. So let's go back to this. There we go.
And-
I'll target him.
There is a revelation that allows you to throw your supernova, then you would worry about the corner and whatnot.
Yeah, but I'm not there yet.
Target's EAC 19. Is that a hit?
Oh yeah.
I believe so.
Okay.
Oh
So-
yeah.
Does that recharge his cube? Just kidding.
No. No, it does not. And he doesn't have one, so no.
Where is it? I don't have one. There we go.
If you're one over, it recharges.
Whoops. I forgot to include my stellar mode in there, so that should actually be 9.
Okay. All right.
A little disappointing. Does it have fire resistance?
Why is it not letting me apply this? Oh, because I'm on the wrong thing. Let's try it now. There we go. Doesn't appear to have fire resistance.
Okay.
Okay. That is your turn. Maple, end it. End it now, Maple. Hurry.
Oh, boy. Yeah, so we're gonna go over and try to hit this thing again. I get 1 empty point back. Alright, we're going to then hit it. I will go over 1 attack and then using 1 entry point for this. So please hit. Why does this always happen? Okay, well.
It knows you spent the points.
All right.
Yeah,
every time. So,
I love this system. There's so much more failure in it. No hero points. You guys could use your shirt rolls if you got those. I mean, it's up to you on those. You get a shirt roll?
Already passed the turn.
Alright, past turn. Okay, that's too late. Alright, it's gone. It's alright. He's gonna murder the Solarian now because you didn't end it. There we go. Gonna spread the love around. Full action is going to claw the crap out of the Solarian. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I believe you.
I believe in you.
Mystic to heal his ass.
Phew. Phew. Okay, that's 1.
Yep.
Oh, come on! He's reeling from being clawed so badly that he's out of temporarily. He swung the second time and
He was chuckling so much and threw himself off balance.
He was like, ha ha ha! I clawed you. You take 13 slashing.
Okay.
That's just boring. I want
Does
to
that
like,
automatic? No, it does not.
if you click on your token,
if you right click on it,
right click on the 13S and then apply damage, and then it'll calculate through your stamina and all that other stuff. All right, fade.
Pew. Quick attack.
I'm so surprised. Can't believe it.
Hoping that was. Oh yeah, he's tricked. Let's hope I don't screw up the. Oh, I'm so using a T-shirt on that one.
Yeah.
I'm throwing the T-shirt on that one. So let me throw it out with the 3 Novas.
3 Novas. Okay. Reroll +3. Hey,
There
that's
we go.
better. Okay.
There we go. Taking some noise.
Ooh, sonic damage. Everybody's favorite.
Exactly, because it doesn't care about electrical, so it's
Yeah,
getting
sonic
Thunder
damage
Strike
don't care
pistol.
about nothing. It just does. Okay, that is you. It is not looking so hot, this core
And more
defender.
importantly, it is flat-footed.
It is has flat feet. Sven too.
Yeah, even with the flat-footed, I don't think I'm going to be hitting it if I multi-attack. So I'll just take the 1.
Okay, moving on.
I don't want to take it away from the Solarian, so I will not use my T-shirt.
Okay, I was just verifying that I couldn't in fact hit the Solarian right now. It doesn't look like I can. So
Nope.
okay,
We can go here and be safe.
you see it trying to, it zaps out or zap. It's like you can see it's trying really hard to get you.
His hair is like standing on end. And
Yeah.
he's like, ha.
It's trying. Azenar Croy.
You know, if it's still flat-footed, I think maybe I should just hit it again.
I mean, are you gonna move first, or are you gonna?
No, I could move after if.
That's
I
true.
want, so.
You can move after, or you can move before, or you can move after. Up to you.
Well, yeah, but the supernova is guaranteed damage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're only deciding if to take half or full at that point.
All right. In that case, I'll guarded step there and supernova away.
Explode.
In fact, you can do a taunting step there because it can't hit you anyways.
I've got to go to features for that one. Oh, and the damage.
Yep, right there. That 4d6.
Okay. So it's got to make a reflex save. 14.
14 on the die. All right, takes
so it takes
half.
7 fire. Yeah.
Okay. What? Hold on. That ain't right.
Oh, did you forget to click half?
I did. Yeah. Oh. So there we go.
7 fire.
Got it. All right. It's still up. It's burning. It's on fire, but it's still up.
Maple.
Now, Maple, I gave you a very clear direction last time, which was to end it. So maybe you can listen this time. We'll see if you can get it. Okay.
What'd you say?
Blanking. We'll do this. We're just gonna go for attack twice because.
No.
No, are you kidding me? Okay, luckily.
You still have another one. You got another one. You're good.
By
So
doing
I'm supposed
this.
to roll a 17 now.
Wait.
I
Wait.
It's flat-footed. Is that right?
Yeah. No, you already used the cube, so no, can't do it. But you could.
Oh,
You could use a T-shirt reroll.
You're also including flanking, and this thing is unflankable.
That is unflankable. It is unflankable.
it is unflankable.
Unflankable.
Okay,
what a jerk he is.
The pleacher. There we go.
That's better.
There we go.
Come on.
Jesus Christ.
It's so close. It's so close. Oh, come on! Okay, it's good enough. You're fine. You punch a hole right through it. Boom! collapses to the ground in a pile of smoking, smoldering metal.
Robotics.
It is some cutting edge
That
tech
was-
there, though. It's super cool
It
murder
is.
bot to have.
It hurts a lot.
Well, here's the good news. At least you can take your time with dealing with the computer, right? So that's good. As the EMPs continue to spark and go up, at least you're in no danger.
How did you know?
Now, talking about the computer. Let's talk about that computer. The data core computer. It's got all these things to do with rounds and whatnot because it kind of assumes you're going to be trying to do this while dealing with the bot. We're going to ignore that part of it. And let me take you out of combat in case it's going to screw with your rolls and whatnot because we're not in combat anymore. But we are going to follow at least the rest of the rules when it comes to the amount of attempts that you get. So you don't get, this isn't infinite. If it was infinite attempts, I would just hand wave because eventually you get it. But you've got a couple of tries. After a few failed tries, it locks you out. So, so you can be aided here if you'd like. It is a computer's check to get into it, to get into the secured access of it. And if you fail 3 times, the security measures, the countermeasures activate. So 3 attempts to get into the data core computer. You can roll. I mean, I don't care if you roll them all at once or like whatever you want to do, because you need, like I said, 2 successes before you get 3 successes. Is what you need. So can anyone aid?
I can aid for computers checks. Do you want to just do it so you make them roll, and if the aid would matter, then you get me to roll?
Technically, aids have to come before the roll. So
Okay.
I tell you what, why don't you just roll like 5 in a row?
There's one aid.
There's one.
That way, it could be all the possible chances. Okay.
And there's a
Nice.
double.
There's how that'd be the second one. Okay.
So 2,
Did anybody?
3,
3,
4.
4. Okay. You are so
Is there any
helpful.
other aids?
I'm rolling great when it's not really
Yeah,
that important.
yeah.
So there's
Exactly.
all five are successes.
For
Anybody
you
else
aiding.
can roll computers for aid or?
Untrained.
Untrained, it means you
I only
can't
have-
do it. What do you have, Mabel?
What?
Are you trained?
I have nothing. I only have like proficient mercenary.
If you're unraid, then you're fine. Yeah. So
Yeah,
got one aid.
this is a
Okay,
trained
so
only skill.
I will put a 2 on it and recognize I do have New Night Surge. So if it's fail by 2, I can Thunder Resolve and succeed.
Okay.
And I have a cube, so I guess by 3, technically.
You're good on the first one, sure. And this next one gets the crit on there, so it's an extra 1. I think.
2. It's 2 in first edition.
Is
That's
it?
a 4. Yes. 2 normally and a 4 on a crit.
It's true. Okay, which you definitely needed the aid in this regard. So if you didn't have the aid, you wouldn't have got that. That would have been a fail.
Okay, well, no, it wouldn't have because I would have engaged my New Night Surge to get another 2.
I know there's a feat that says the aid becomes +4 if you hit a 20, but that's a feat.
Either way,
Well, either way, I've got this.
yeah.
So I can get another +2. So there's all spent.
Well, I'm just saying, without the aid, it would have been really close there. So it was definitely needed. you start to download the data in here. Let's talk about the data. I'm sure it's somewhere in these 4 pages that this room is talking about. Okay, it talks about the traps. What's in the data? The data. Let's talk about you manage to retrieve prior ejection. They can leave the site. You did not fail in your mission to retrieve the data. Okay, let's go back to the other room real quick and just see. Service access. Secondary deployment chamber. That was where the plinth is at. Double checking. The office that you did not do anything in. You shut the door. You walked away. Okay, so in that computer. So yes, what you have here is all the data for the facility. You're downloading that currently right now. The other room. Basic functions. Okay. I mean, all right.
Okay, if he no longer needs my aid, then I'm just going to stand watch over here.
Sure. They're not. Look at the stat block one more time. Does it say it in there? Data core computer. Okay, so inside it's telling me that you have access to, you're downloading accounting information, computation data, data analysis on various systems, bunch of gobbledygook that you cannot decipher exactly what it is right now. But you are getting it. You're having all the things.
Yep. I'll let Historia deal with it.
Yeah, it's definitely data files. It's like candy for data files, is what it's like.
Gotta give him something to keep out of trouble for a while.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see the other computer in that other room. How relevant? Yeah, it's not. It's not. Yeah. Okay.
Computer,
Okay.
so we don't care.
Well, what I was trying to make sure of is, well, you guys wouldn't know this thing that I'm making sure of, but I had to just double check something. So what do you guys want to do at this point? You're downloading the data. You got also, I'll just say you have the data from the main computer here. You kind of got what you came for. You defeated the bot. These EMP traps keep going crazy. Maple, what do you want to do? I'm gonna ask all of you this question. So just start thinking about that. What does Maple want to do in this situation?
Okay, well, there's no point in us trying to deal with these traps here because we've pretty much taken care of them. I guess looking at the robot, do we think we can get anything useful off of it?
I mean, you could harvest that rifle probably off of it. Take some pictures of it. Maybe be able to create a diagram or a schematic of it out of it later. Maybe figure out where it was manufactured. Be able to look up like serial numbers and things like that. Who bought this thing? That might be adding to your pile of data you bringing back. It's a fair
Sure,
thing.
Might as well. We'll document this.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say probably not need the rifle because I don't think any of us can use it anyway.
Yeah. Okay. What about Azanar? What does Azanar want to do now that you've got the data?
Well, I mean, there's other areas of the facility to explore. His inclination would be to just keep looking around.
Okay. What does Sventu want to do?
I agree. I think we should do a full sweep because there might be some more information that wasn't on the server that would prove useful.
Fade?
I would be a completist and want to see everything in the facility.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, there's this door up here.
There is that door up there. Okay. You snap photos, Maple. And then yes, there is a door to the north, or again, you can go back down the other maintenance way.
Do you
and-
guys want to do another 10-minute break, 10-minute rest first, or
I'm good.
Oh,
Since
yeah,
we-
we got hurt bad.
Sure. I mean, you could definitely spend resolve and get your
okay? Yeah, I'm willing
your
to do
stuff
that.
back.
Oh, rest.
You can
that
hang out
Hey,
on the plinth.
is anyone really into
Let
hit
them-
points?
There we go. No, I just need stamina. That's all. So I'm back to full.
Okay. Okay. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, we've got this door to the north. Norm to the north. You going north or you going south?
Yeah, I'm for north.
One for
Up
north.
here.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably going to loop around because we went through a secret door.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it could
might as
connect to
well.
this over here.
Maybe it might
If it
do
is.
that. Yeah,
And if there's any traps, they're going to be pointed in the other direction.
perhaps.
I check all doors, which I may or may not know anything about this one.
Looks great to you.
Woohoo!
Go.
Okay.
Kaboom!
The door is open and you can do what you want to do.
More hallway. Fantastic.
Door hallway. Yay. Let's stick together, team.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Jeez. Okay.
Fade, could you give me another perception check now that you're in this hallway?
Includes trap spotter.
Includes trap spotter. Let me just
So
verify.
subtract 4 if it's not a trap.
You would love the name of this room. I love the name of this room, and I read it. I was like, that's a great name for a room. Is what that is. That's great. You have found yourself in what is now known as the incinerator tunnel. Isn't it a great name? I love it.
Oh joy!
Actually, I'm sorry. We're in high tier. This is the improved incineration tunnel, which you barely spotted, by the way. You spotted it by one. So you have note as you are walking along that there weren't any back here, and as you get all the way down here to the very end, there aren't any right there. They start about 10 feet back, and they continue until right about here. And they are these little nozzles that are in the wall and in the ceiling and in the floor.
I suspect I'm gonna stop everybody from passing this point then.
Yes, so you can, because you notice it, you can, you know, um, you can try to, you can either go back or you can try to disable them. What are you going to do, Fade?
Well, we would stop everybody from entering and I'll charge this thing.
Yeah, you would be right there, we'll say. So, do you want to go back and avoid this area, or do you want to try to deal with it?
I'll try to disable after getting everybody the hell away from me.
Okay.
So send the rest of them all back even further so it doesn't blow up on them. If I
Okay.
screw this up.
All right. We'll just we'll just bring all of it back here. All right. It is going to be, you guessed it, an engineering check to plug all of the nozzles. It's a DC 24, so you successfully plug all of the nozzles for like 50 feet. You're just going plugging them all.
His engineering kit included a bunch of corks.
Corks, chewing gum, all that kind of stuff. So, okay. Proceed. They do attempt to activate, but yeah, it only just causes the bubble gum to bubble up.
I
That's all
mock
it
it.
does.
I mock them.
But you think that if you stick around long enough, they will pop, and then they'll be spicy bubble gum.
Looks
So
like it's just a loop around to the other room.
yes, it is in fact a loop around to the other room, where you see this weird, strange room and these statues on the wall and a computer and a couch.
And I check all doors because I'm paranoid.
You check the doors, and it's a door.
It's a door.
It's very door-like. This one you can tell is a lot newer looking from this side. No one really comes this direction, So
Didn't imagine why.
yeah. Yeah, so there is a
Okay.
computer in this room. It's right here, of course. There's a swivel chair. You can attempt to hack into this computer if you so desire to do so.
Can I disable these things first?
You want to attempt to disable these statues? That's weird. Why would you do that?
Yes, because I'm previous
Paranoid?
statement. Because I'm paranoid.
What's your plan for doing that? Tell me about it.
So looking at them, they have wires and stuff, and my plan is to try to figure out where their power supply is and disconnect that from the rest of the
Oh,
construct.
You want to cut the red wire? Okay, that's fair. It's a
At
fair
least,
statement.
yeah. Actually, I want to cut everything that comes from the power supply,
Okay,
but one at a time because cutting both is a bad idea.
So before you do that, what's a Maple, Azanar, Sven2? Are you just letting him be alone in this room? Are you coming in? What's the deal?
Yeah, Asanar will quietly go over here and have a look at the desk while he's doing that.
Okay. All right.
Maple will stand close to where he is, just in case something happens.
This is gonna go ugly. And yeah, at least my knife is out. My pistol may be in my holster, but the knife is out. So I'm dealing with it.
Oh, you got
Oh,
the
I'm
knife.
cutting wires.
You've drawn a
'Cause-
weapon and you approach the statues with the intent to damage them. So, am I hearing that all correctly?
with the intent to make certain they are quiescent.
You want to end the lives of these innocent sentient creatures in the dark. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Okay.
Tomato, tomato.
Okay. You're not going to believe this, but in the PDF, it specifically states that if you mess with a computer or you attempt to attack these things, they come to life. So it was going to happen one way or the other.
I was fairly certain as soon as I messed with the computer, they were going to life.
Let's make.
Is
sure.
there a button on the desk that says "Make robots go berserk"? I'll just push that.
Yeah, perception check. See if you can find the. No, there is not that on there. Sorry. Let's see. Make sure. Scaling encounter for 4-player adjustment. I haven't really adjusted many of these because I knew you got some pros at the table and crush things. One of the robots malfunctioned and attacked the system. It was destroyed and removed. A replacement has not been installed. All right, fine. This one.
One of them is broken.
We'll just get rid of it. Okay. Makes it easy. All right, Sven2. Let's see that initiative. 2 1s.
Gross. Wow, you rolled 2 1s.
That's gross.
You're gonna brutalize us shortly.
Fade Away is gonna be up first.
Well, they're still flat-footed, right? So you can step back if you want.
Yeah, so I will step back, drawing my arc pistol, I guess, because we'll see. Well, actually, I will first conduct a recall knowledge to see if I think they're susceptible to electrical.
If you think that they're vulnerable to electrical damage.
That's the primary thing I'm concerned about.
They are
And
called
therefore,
Data Guardians. The Data Guardians are constructs of a magical nature. They are. Oh. You noticed this when you got close. They are made out of adamantine. You want to know what they're vulnerable to. That's what you care about.
that's the primary thing I care about.
They are not vulnerable to anything.
Okay, then I'm drawing my
furthermore,
Thunderstrike pistol as I back off.
they have a DR of 4. So that's fun. As they
So the
come to
center
life,
one is
they
the
have
one-
they pull out these hand axes.
Well, that's not friendly.
No.
So the center one is getting trick attacked with a sonic pistol. Hopefully. I hope to God a CR7 works. CR7 works.
CR7, they are CR3.
And they are tricked, so he is flat-footed.
Okay.
Let me get this one.
Mm-hmm.
It was clear. I hope. Okay, that's a hit. So, pew pew.
Nice.
Whoa! Holy crap!
Damn.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna apply that, and then I'll just give him some health back. Go. Okay. All right. Boom! You rock that thing. It slams the wave is on, slams into it.
It bounces off the wall.
Bounces off the wall. And that is your turn. Maple.
All right. Well, might as well. For align the shield against this one here, and then see to just hit it with one attack.
Since they have a DR, you might want to do just all acid.
So let me change this up real quick. Actually find the damage. Alright. And then I'll do too much damage. So 11 acid to it.
11 acid, you say? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, I went through. And then that'll be it for my turn.
All right.
Of course I'm saying it's the one that's right after.
It is going to attempt to punch you back.
Invite it. That definitely hits.
22. Okay.
Yeah, that just hits.
It does this much damage.
And I get entry points.
But wait, there's more. Not only does it
Okay.
punch you in the face, it also once per day after making a melee attack with slam or an analog weapon, a data guardian can activate a special teleportation effect as a swift action. Don't want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. But it can if it wants to. Sven 2, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move here, and we will, or no, move here, and attack the one that was tricked by Fade.
Put one.
Oh, yay, flat-footed.
Sweet.
About time. Oh, nice.
It will resist some of that, but let's see how it handles the rest.
It's actually just enough to push it over the threshold, so you are lucky. Boom. And it is dead. Never getting a turn. That's a move in a standard. Azanar.
Yep.
Okay. Do I need to make like an athletics roll to jump up on the desk?
I'm going to treat it as difficult terrain.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll light up my Dashko again and let him have it.
Flame on.
So, whoops. There we go. Where is it? There it is. Being on high ground doesn't help, does it?
No.
Nope.
Does 16 hit? EAC.
Only if you're fighting someone named Anakin, which you are not. So, 16 does hit. Yes.
Okay.
So he knocks him into lava.
Yes.
Okay, so 14 fire.
14 fire. Starts to melt away at the frame of this thing. It's badly injured. Oh no! A data guardian. A guardian of data is going to step up to Sventu.
Oh no.
And punch him in the face.
Oh no.
Does that provoke
Nope.
No, it was
no,
a
you
step.
can do a guarded step.
It's a step, so it's not.
He's gonna miss. Oh wait, no, he's not. Oh, he is.
Yeah, no. That will miss by 1. Does he have a cube?
Yes, he does. He uses his villain cube. Ah ha ha. No, it's fine. Fade.
Just to make sure there's no blockage, he will sidestep and quick attack the one that just tried to hit. He is tricked.
Jerk. All these tricky jerk stuff. That is still a miss. So I'm not even gonna do the flat-footed because yeah, the only trick to you. So that's you.
Is it a miss by 1 or?
No.
I can try.
Wait, hold on. That's KAC, right?
EAC.
EAC.
Oh,
Okay.
fine. Okay.
I will trick the cube then.
Guess he's flat-footed then. Oh wait, no, he's already flat. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he'll be flat-footed afterward.
Give me that. Where is it? There it is.
You see, all of the rest of us have cubes, and we've all used them. See how useful they are? Join the cube cult.
Let's do it. 21.
Oh, and they're cheap.
Yeah, they're $2.50. It's not. Yeah, it's like you should be buying that with your first
pocket
1,000,
change. It's pocket change.
or at least
I
after
mean,
your
maybe
first
not
mission.
maybe not for a level 1 character, but yes, pocket change for that on after.
Or go do a bounty and go buy
Pocket
one.
change after your first adventure to be blunt. That's how useful I generally consider them.
Maple.
We're gonna spend 2 entry points on this attack. See if we hit. Swear to God. Okay.
You're fine. Why are you so
Oh.
worried?
Oh God. Alright. That's 2d4 plus this much damage. Bam.
Caster's gonna have to get a new keyboard
Wow.
after this one. I know. Okay. Apply damage. Boom, boom. It's so close. It's so close. It's stretching out its arms to you. They're gonna get you.
Like
Alright, and then its turn afterwards, but I still have 1 entry point just for AC.
Oh, it's so gonna punch you.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just going to slam.
I'm going to roll some more twos.
I know
That's not a
that.
two. That's not a two.
It's 22.
The wrong
Now to use that swift action to magically teleport right here.
Nothing personal, kid.
All right. That's its turn. Sven 2, this thing just materialized behind you.
And
What?
it's near death.
It
So
is
if you
near
ended
death.
it, can't. Its friend can't flank you.
No, you should definitely not pay attention to that guy. You should pay attention to the one right in front of you. That's what you should do.
I will, in fact, attack the one that is flat-footed.
Huh?
Fine. 16 on the
Ooh,
die. $17 with the DR. Yeah, it's still up. It's gonna be that number minus that number. Okay, we're gonna get there. I can do math. I got this. I know it's getting late, but I can still do math. Okay.
If it has 45 hit points, it has 8 left.
And then I will take a stride to here.
Oh, bold, are we? Okay. All right.
So would that guy near death like to make an attack of opportunity on me?
Oh, they both are.
The flat-footed
No,
guy.
the
yeah,
flat-footed
yeah.
one does not get an attack of
Damn it.
opportunity.
Damn it! Oh no. Okay. Oh, look at that! Look at that 20. It's so close. It's so close. Give it to me. I want it back.
Well, because it triggers when I leave that square, he will get the flanking bonus, so that will actually hit.
Okay. Oh, come on. 8 bludgeoning.
The dice hate you.
And I will use my reaction.
To
as a
deflect it
reminder,
because it's so stupid armor. I forgot about that.
So yeah, there's that again.
And it kills itself. It had 1 hit point.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's so dumb.
And it is force damage, so it will bypass its DR.
It just it punches you, and it just it hits. It reflects with such force that it just bounces right back into itself. It just collapses on the floor. Okay.
Yeah,
You know what? That was a good. You got me. You hook, line, and sinkered me, Sven, too. Good job.
It was like twice when I was level 1, I tried to provoke with reflecting armor up, and of course, both times it happened, they would crit me and down me, so I wouldn't get to have the reaction.
All right.
Okay.
Azanar.
All right. Well, I will hop down and move into a flank there. Can these guys be flanked?
Allegedly.
Okay.
Just turn the checkbox on. We'll ignore it if they can't.
Okay.
I can subtract too. I got this.
Can you?
Yeah, I can. I know about.
Using another 20. Oh.
I know about PEMDAS. I can do it. 23
Okay.
-2 or +2 doesn't matter. That's still.
They're gonna hit it pretty hard.
Yeah. 10 fire damage. It's
10.
actually 6, which is exactly what it has left. So you slice through this, melting away its
get
ring.
affected by DR. DR is physical only.
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's why I'm using the Dosh code.
Irrelevant. It is still dead.
It's just even more dead.
Yes, that's right. Okay. This is the only other room in this whole dungeon. So I'm just gonna talk about what you're gonna find on this computer. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Couple things. Maple, you had a good idea earlier about taking pictures of the other uh, robots. This would be a good place to do this as well. The data files will be extremely interested in these specific robots that are in this room, the ones that are called data guardians. They have a lot of things that are very, very interesting. Maybe pulling a data core on one of these things would also be the kind of thing you would want to grab as well. Going back to the computer, this is a system administrator computer. Things you would have learned about this with this getting into this computer first. It is of course, the most useful piece of equipment in this room. It does not contain the information you need to locate for the primary mission. However, it does contain information important that furthers your goals, or would have had you come to this one first. The computer has countermeasures, which, like activating those bots that you just murdered. Eventually, you'll bypass those. There is a fake shell that you have to get past, and you realize that it is fake. Then you eventually get into root access in this thing. It tells you about the traps, the EMP traps in the other room. It tells you about the bots and all the other parts of the facility that should now reflect that they're all offline. Also, one of those EMP traps is offline. It tells you where the data modules are located that you've already downloaded. It also has things like a word processor and spreadsheets and things like that. What else? Oh, you can also mess with the HVAC system using the hardwired limiters. That's what's his face Lanzio was telling you about that you could have done that would have made those checks later on in the other room, would have made them easier. Yeah. So this is all information that would have helped you later had you gone here first. Made the traps easier, made the other things easier. You could have bypassed some other stuff if you wanted to, as far as dealing with different things. But it didn't. What it didn't reveal though is these secret areas. So you had to spot those. But because Fate has keen eyes with natural 20s over here, that's why you're able to notice the maintenance access. So there's nothing to download here. This is just mainly the controls for the facility and then information as well. After that, there's nowhere else in this facility. There's no one else, and no one else in this facility. You have destroyed all life forms in this facility.
I wouldn't count a bunch of robots as life forms unless they were androids.
Androids, SROs, other things like that. You get back in your shuttle. You leave Verces and you head back to Absalom Station. You when you get back to Absalom Station, it is not Historia 7 that is there to greet you, but instead you meet two other members of the Data Files faction, an affable pair of technicians named Zarapho, a female Sharon, and Kaziel, a male human, who wait outside. The two cheerfully ask you about if you were able to obtain the information, which of course you do. Tell them that you did. But she says that we are not sure where Historia 7 is, but she asked us to meet you. We figured you'd be tired after the mission and a fight, and she wants the data analyzed immediately. Which they are already suspecting that you will be suspicious of two randos who are replacing your contacts and telling them that they really need to analyze the data really quickly. Venture Captain Nayaj joins this group to verify they are indeed Starfinders and worthy of your trust, so you can hand over the data to them. The Data Guardians, or remnants of a specimen, intrigues Kaziel and Zarapho, as well as Nyaz. So good on you, Maple. They don't know anything about what a Lore Guardian is, but which is what the model of this bot is. What they do know by analyzing the data of that is that it is programmed to recognize specific people. Without having any type of discernible list of people. So it's able to recognize people on a level they don't quite understand, and it does not to attack them, which is
Does it have any indication on who the people it was programmed not to attack are?
does not.
Oh,
At least that is outside of the scope of this adventure. At least is what I will say to you. Eventually, Nyaj will make sure you get paid your remuneration for this mission, getting you the credits you so deserve. Historia 7, you probably are all curious what's going on with Historia 7. The Bleaching Gnome takes a few slow breaths before she replies and says that she is taking some personal time. And I realize this is not normally how we do things. I've only just been assigned oversight of your mission, and I am still coming up to speed. I certainly appreciate your efforts. There's another pause. And then Nyash continues, in your place, I would want you to know that you went to what you went all of the trouble for. We're going to go through the data, and we're trying to ascertain who these people are, and we're not there yet. We do, however, know some of their recent activities, thanks to you. They've got financial data on almost every corporation within the Pact worlds. We think they've been manipulating the markets, especially with regards to pharmaceuticals, price fixing, if you follow. It's disturbing because they appear to be trying to fix the price of medicine system wide. I've got an uneasy feeling about this, but thanks to you, we have forewarning. Nyash does not take any questions from you until she doesn't know anything more. Thank you for your time. She can make sure that you are paid, and then that is that. I'm wondering, though, just as a person involved in the lore of this game. I'm wondering because this is number 133. What does this go up to? What does season 1 go up to? Is it 130?
37 or 38?
39.
39? Okay. I'm wondering how many other missions Nyash is involved in past this point. That's what I want to know. Only because of the mission that shall not be spoken of. She is delivering the briefing for that one. So this little tidbit of how I've just been assigned and I've just been brought up to speed and all that kind of stuff.
She's not the lead contact until 210. There's a whole bunch of 210, 211, 217, 219.
Yeah.
And then 310, 311, 316, and then 4 and 3.
Okay. Yeah, because she is the lead contact in the scenario that should not be mentioned, which has a 1 in front of it, so it's the 198. So I'm not sure what the release date was on 198. I'll have to look that up. But interesting. Okay. Conditions, objectives, all that fun stuff. Let's see. If you prevent the stewards from recording their interview, check box A. That's And you found disabled video recorders in the entrance to the data bunker. You disabled them so they don't know. You did bring the data back about the robots, so you're good there. Checkbox C. Primary success conditions. If you hack the data core computer and retrieve the information, which you did. Secondary. If they return information about the Guardians, which you did. Faction notes, if you impress the story of 7 in the data files, any group, especially a cadre of unidentified corporate interests that covertly engages in pharmaceutical price fixing, can foreshadow some of the biological terrorism for profit, a definite galactic threat. 1 rep with data files in addition to any other reputation from you earned from this scenario. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and get you your fancy smancy chronicle sheets, as well as report this to Pi. So I'm going to report you all. No one got any infamy. You could have gotten infamy if you beat the crap out of Lonzio to get the information out of him. You would have got the info, but you would have gained infamy for engaging in that type of behavior. So, good on you for not doing that part. So, any other last minute things to be said before I kill the stream? Anyone want to say anything? Anyone want to comments, questions, concerns about this specific scenario? Going once, going twice.
No.
All right. Well, if you're out there listening, if you haven't liked, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, please do. I like it if you do. It makes me happy. And we'll see you all next time, which will be next week. I think we're doing Starfinder again, but 2nd edition this time. So we'll see you all